Welcome, Dark Skies 2078. This is Pickup Series 3.6. A return for us. We're back into the series. We have implemented new downtime rules for our punks so that we can quantify activities that are happening outside of the gigs that are being performed. I feel like it's gonna work. We'll see definitely more as we do more episodes moving through. This crazy group would be contacted by Regina Jones on the 18th, the 19th, relatively late in the night, with a request to meet up at an undisclosed location, not a terribly important location. Upon meeting with Regina Jones, she meets with you each individually, not together, and explains the gig as it's been outlined to you. And I'll explain it one more time, since there was a correction that I made, since the first way I typed it is different than this way it came out to be. Your job is to, on the 21st of February, this month, you are to be at a specific location when a netrunner rails a prisoner transport on the 101, obscure or defeat or in some way deal with the max tac operators that are anticipated to be in the back of that vehicle, and secure Adrian Ella. There are two other prisoners that are on that specific transport, but it is not your job to recover them. However, if you do happen to recover them, you will gain a bonus. They are not priority. You're given all the details we've given in the chat, mind you, and that would be that. But before we get into kind of the preparatory stuff that will happen on the Sunday before the Monday of the gig, I want to implement a new kind of mentality and kind of a new startup to each of our campaigns. Normally, what I would do is I would kind of goofily kind of put people to task on describing their character over and over again, and sometimes themselves. And that's obviously a bit monotonous if we're doing that on a pickup series. So instead, we're just going to have you describe what your character has been doing for the last couple of days. And hopefully that should give us an idea a bit more about your character, their activities, what they're doing in Night City, and also kind of give us an illumination on the character's attitudes and kind of like interpersonal interactions with others. We'll go ahead and start with Sabakli. So you, of course, have been, active at work. It is the weekend, though, for you. What have you been doing the last couple of days as Alex?
There are a couple of priorities on Alex's agenda. Priority 1 is sneaking around away and out of the office as much as possible with the excuse of being on outreach duty and connecting with the community, and has mostly been making connections with unsavory edge runner types, as she starts to see this gap widening between her own agenda and the agenda of her office, and she's kind of being drawn closer and closer into the orbit of Regina Jones. Second priority is making connections with Bunny Doll,
Mm-hmm.
with Vix,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of getting drinks, hanging out at kind of also starting to get a little bit close to the mocks, hanging out at their dive. What's their dive?
Lizzie's.
Lizzie's, and that has been the kind. And also, I think trying to get close to Can you remind me of Joshua's character's name?
Rocco.
Yeah,
Rocco.
Rocco.
Kind of like also thinking about the connection between Rocco and Cryptid. So I think that's kind of where she's at. So probably on that Saturday, she's hanging out at Lizzie's, having a cocktail,
Okay.
kind of nursing it.
And Lizzie's is kind of light this specific Saturday, just to kind of make sure we understand the temporal soup that we're always in. I got a really mad dash of it, like a shotgun blast to the face yesterday, as I was fucking around with things that haven't happened or have happened or have yet to be. And so Saturday night, it is quieter than normal at Lizzie's. In fact, a couple of mocks are missing. Vix, you would know the reason why. There is a show at There was a show at Totentan's on Friday, it was kind of a big deal. The party is still going on through the Saturday. It is not really expected to kind of wind down too much. Mostly Maelstrom gangers, but there's definitely some mocks who kind of made their way up into Watson for that partying. But yeah, it's light at Lizzie's. You are definitely able to get in contact with Vix because she's here. Coordinate with Kristen regarding Bunny Doll and maybe a lunch that day or what have you. Or the next time we see her, we'll just mention that as an option. Okay, so Vix, obviously someone's kind of put something in your possible agenda, but what has Vix been doing kind of in the meantime since your last gig?
I feel like she's probably just been like working on the bike, making sure it's like pristine condition in case she needs it, and then just like doing small jobs for the mocks. Nothing noteworthy really.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Just like, hey, be here, be there.
Maintaining kind of like a watch. It's probably the case that one of the door girls, requests that you kind of just take her position for the night. Be Friday night probably because she's fucking off up to Totentan's, and you're not, you live with a musician, but you're not musically inclined. It's not. I mean, you like music. It's just, big party scenes or whatever. So yeah, you take that and work that off. Yeah, easy enough. Mars, similarly, what have you been doing the last few days since your last gig?
Mars visited Rocco's actually to get his armor repaired because it was ablated by 3 points. He also took some downtime to heal up because he took a gunshot to the face.
Oh shit.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal, thankfully.
Gunshots aren't lethal.
Gunshots aren't lethal.
No, gunshots to the head aren't lethal.
Yeah, to the head. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm missing
Headshots aren't lethal.
Headshots aren't lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's done that, and he's also during his like downtime probably done a couple of like little side things for some of like his like some of his peers that aren't.
Not
He's a dick, but he's still loyal,
Not paying jobs, just like small little deals, right? Like kind of like helping out, like maybe
Homeboy
move
needed
something.
to move a sofa or something.
Yeah. And then when you get the call from Regina, it's like hell yeah, money, and then the price tag is like oh my god, hell yeah, money. So right, we might be able to make rent this month.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Okay. Cryptid, similarly, what has Cryptid been doing since the last time we've seen her?
Being her usual raccoonish self. Not really sticking out like a sore thumb. She's, but she has been trying to get a hold of Ares, but the bastard put her on hold, and it's his loss at this point.
Yeah. I would say that you're a smart enough cookie that you'd be able to kind of realize why it's been hard to get a hold of Ares. So you kind of have cracked a little bit into Militech employee structuring, and so you've learned that Ares has actually taken the position of one Vernon Fisk and is now the director of reclamations. He is now a head of a minor department that is a part of Militech outreach operations. So he kind of is big timing you, is the problem. You feel like if he doesn't get back to you, it's no big loss. Like, you kind of wanted to talk to him just to get him the fuck off your back anyway. And if he's going to be off your back anyway, then great. No more sieges in the middle of the night chasing you across fucking the Glen.
Not that he's particularly good at that part.
No, he's really good at hiding in box. Well, no, he wasn't even good at that.
He's good at getting shot.
He's good at taking a hit.
Trash piles.
Yes, that's fair. So Redtail, obviously we have a bit of a messy little situation with us. You were initially slotted to move from Dark Skies to run the block, and then you ran in one, and then I changed my mind on how I wanted to do stuff there.
I ran 2. Thank you very much.
Okay, 2. Yeah, that's fine. I kicked you out. I kicked
better than me.
It's fine. It's fine. Again, I'm not. I think 4 people in long haul games is probably better. Tuesday's kind of a weirder.
You're right.
Sitch, but
I think those 4 fit together better anyway.
Yeah, and I like guest star situations too. It definitely expands a lot of story opportunities, I think, and I have 3 pretty cool ones planned for the next couple of months. So keep an eye on that. I believe Dan Young will be our first transplant. He actually got 3 Sundays in a row. If anybody is familiar with Dan, his schedule is a hot mess.
Blasphemy! What the hell?
Yeah, no, he works as a nurse. Like I was genuinely surprised when he's like, "I've got these next 3 Sundays off, and you're telling me this now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you're in. Okay, fine." Because it'll never happen again. And then we have plans with Cryptid for a little bit more G-related nonsense. My thought process, just to kind of above the table it and continue to just spam off of Tyler and never let him talk, is my thought process is G will be dead by next year. Like, if he is not dead by the end of this year, I will be confused. I will be very...
That's a long time.
I mean, it's a few months. It's a few months.
In-game and out-of-game. That's a long time.
It's a few months. It's definitely something that I think, like, you kind of hindsight it and don't realize how fast this stuff goes. But what is Red Tail
There'll be a
doing?
new drink called the Zero G.
Perfection. But what's Red Tail been doing?
Well, Cammy came by the clinic and wanted a combat tail, so he had to go acquire one from Biotechnica's warehouse. While he was there, he grabbed some more immunoblockers, which I guess is good because Lark probably needs one.
Right.
She ain't been going to therapy.
So, typical clinical stuff. I just want to put another point of order too. Cammy's obviously a relatively newer punk. Did Cammy get like a suggestion to go to Red Tails, or do you think that maybe Red Tail might have known Cammy from the kind of circles that you two might operate in that are similar? You're both bioexotics, so I'm not saying that all bioexotics are friends.
From another.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw Watson at a con or something.
Yeah, I'm not saying that all bio
convention.
Sounds like you are, John.
Bio convention. Don't you know?
Oh, what's the name of the famous one? There was like a famous con.
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh god, what was it called? Oh god damn it. I can't remember the name of it. I will remember it later and I will make the joke, but not now.
Thank fuck for small mercies.
Thank you for my fading memories. Never fade away in the chat. Well, no, my memories are gonna. So, Red Tail.
No, seriously, I feel like she was recommended from
from
previous
the Mox
group she was with.
The Mox primarily. So Cammy, similar to Vix, like the Mox have kind of migrated a little bit into Watson for the last few days due to partying. And the like, what is Cammy doing?
Obviously, a lot of recovery due to getting a big surgery done. Just kind of hanging out with the Mogs.
Right on.
A big surgery. Girl, I had you up and out in a day. Did you see that roll? That was a crit.
Be like, you're fine. Walk it off.
I rolled 2 10s and a 9.
You have a whole new limb. You'll
You know
get
what?
used to
I
it.
hadn't seen that until just now. Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. But again, the surgery is obviously something to kind of get used to, and there is a certain kind of depreciation in the humanity for it. But you are basically back, probably hanging in or around Lizzie's as the weekend goes through, and I would
Hold
say
on.
that point of contact, it's probably the case that the initial contact was Alex based on the description. And then the other points of contact would have come through there. Mars was probably just like a Regina call direct from the front. Mars kind of has a reputation as a street samurai, so a lot of fixers are probably like, I need a guy with a gun. That's a guy with a gun. Cryptid, you were probably sorted for this job by Regina specifically due to your capabilities in recording material, and it's of her belief that if she isn't able to, if this mission isn't able to succeed, at least she should have documentation that it happened. Then Redtail, medical might be necessary to keep Adrian Ella alive. Adrian Ella being alive is of utmost importance. And Cammy, due to the Mox connection, and also being a gal with a gun, easy hire.
I mean, I guess I have guns.
Weaponry. You are, you are a solo. You are a hired gun, is the technical term, even though if you don't use them primarily. So on the map,
As the words go, I am a weapon.
yeah. As you can see on the map, there's kind of a yellow line that's kind of placed there. Initial documents that you would have received from Regina would have cited a different route entirely that actually took you south of NCPD prison, and then through and onto the highway in a more indirect route kind of on the canal. For whatever reason, unknown to you, Regina contacted you at some point during Saturday, so possibly during your planning stage, and explained that the route has changed and that the contact point has changed due to the route change. The original contact point was going to be on the water, right when they kind of like scoop up onto the ring road, which is kind of over here. That's no longer the case. The new contact point is right here in Santo Domingo. You have the information regarding the location that I've given you, and you are basically scouting this out on the Sunday prior to the job happening. The job is going to happen on the 21st, and if everything goes according to plan, that truck will stop at that location, the yellow box cited on the other map, at exactly 9:47 a.m. You have the location. You obviously have questions. There's obviously inner conversation that you would like to do amongst yourselves. But from this point forward, you will be discussing how you would like to engage with the vehicle once it's stopped, or set up prior to the vehicle being stopped.
John, can I ask about the timeline real quick again?
Fire away.
So February 18th, it's contact with Regina, and she's like giving you the job.
No, February 18th is Totentans. February 19th is the day that you get the job. February 20th is the day that you'll be planning the job, and February 21st is the day that the job will be happening, early as fuck in the morning.
February 20th is the night before. So wait, when are we planning?
The whole day.
When are we scouting?
The whole day on Sunday, the 20th.
Okay.
So you effectively have 24 hours prior. Also, a couple of you took the acknowledgement that if you wanted a luxury item before the gig, or 3 very expensive items, you can have them prior to the gig starting. A weeping Arasaka weeping katana was granted to Cammy, and a Militech Perseus was granted to Redtail.
Can I still get with you on that, or is that out of the window now?
It's totally fine if you want to jump on it now. If you have something quick and you can think about it for a little bit, just go ahead and post it in the chat, and I'll drag it and drop it into this spot when you got it.
Yes, sir. Do I need to post what I want, or are you handling that?
You post what you want in the chat, and then I'll drag and drop it into the character sheet.
Real quick, John, did you say I had just one vial or one of each?
One vial.
Okay.
Your choice. It's 100 eddies a vial, so.
Yeah.
Basically, one clip or one magazine was granted to Redtail for the pistol he bought. He can buy extra ammunition, or has extra ammunition already, because he has like a handbag full of fucking handguns.
3 heavy pistols, leave me alone.
Boy has a problem. Well, you didn't exactly hit the jackpot like fucking Rift did. Got an iconic Malorian
Yes.
Yeah,
overshirt.
exactly. I got a regular Malorian. I was like, this thing sucks.
Yeah, it's actually still really good, but whatever.
it's really good. But I don't do ricochet shots, so I'm like, eh.
So, again,
Okay.
questions?
I do have a question
Go
real
ahead.
quick. It's nothing to do with the mission. It's for Corey. I have the compression perk.
Okay.
So he should lose less humanity when I install something on
She
him.
should. But you make her lose less humanity when you do it. So then, what's the amount that you reduce it by?
4.
Okay, so then it would be 5 instead of 9. Got it. I can fix it.
If I'm reading it right, anyway. Installed from you.
Right. Installed by you.
Can
I'll have
someone
to-
link me the Sorry.
It should be in links, but yeah, I can't right now personally. If somebody else has the link for the wiki, the weapons page, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, Dark Sky's notification, scroll up a little bit. It's right there.
Oh, sorry, the humanity loss on that
What's
was 12, so
Hmm.
4 less is 8. Sorry.
I didn't know because he rolled like 4 times. I was like, which one was free?
Oh,
Here's the
don't
first
worry, it just wasn't working.
Your humanity is updated.
Cool.
You're not completely insane. I saved you a little bit.
Yay!
Appreciate.
No problem. Any questions at all?
In the lead up for this,
Mhm.
I know Vix can drive, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Vixen.
Excuse
Can
me?
I borrow an REO meat wagon
So
van?
you can attempt to go ahead and make a persuasion roll, and
I'm
then
already my worst stat.
Cryptid has a road bike. Vix has a super bike.
Do
Alex,
I?
in
Because
and
it
out,
was in
dude.
the back of my van when they
We-
decided to.
we actually communicated via Hatter. Hatter tossed it back to you at a later point.
Well, that's true. We do
I
have
was unaware of
Cryptid's
this.
van.
Yeah, I know.
technically.
It was
Or
definitely
Hatter
something
van.
that was kind of ad hocly done, but yeah, the van going away and being shot up on gigs that Hatter's been on, he's described it so it's not in there. So my position was a road bike doesn't vanish, and he's like, "What could I sell it for?" I'm like, "Not really."
It's just a road bike.
It
It's
is-
nothing special.
Damn it! I rolled good the second time and it double rolled.
Alright, then I'll use that for the gig.
Sure. So persuasion 10. You kind of go to people at REO, and the weekend's been really busy, and they're like, "Sorry, there's no way we can get you an EMT vehicle for the weekend or for any day whatsoever. Sorry, just not gonna happen."
Get fucked.
Yeah, they tell you too.
All
that-
right, we're just gonna have to steal one.
Yeah, they tell you too that it's been a very busy day. If you try and contact them on Sunday, like later in the day, they'll tell you, yeah, trauma has been kind of lax. They're on lockdown, so not a lot of people are kind of getting help there. And Alex, this would have been referential to the job that you were on earlier this morning. So Sunday, the day you did the gig, is the same day that you kind of are doing the lead up to this gig. You went into trauma team with REM and Ares, right? Or was that someone else?
Someone else.
No worries. Nobody
Rem,
went to
man.
trauma team. Nobody's been in trauma team hospital, right? The big hospital. Okay, never mind.
Not recently.
That's just my
No,
brain
that was-
doing
that
the
was
absolute
Hatter.
worst.
I think that was Hatter and
Oh my God, Joseph's in the chat. Yeah.
Yo, Jonathan, you want me to DM you what I want?
You can DM it or you can post it in this channel or this thread. Either way is fine.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, that's my plan out the window. I was like,
Fucking
we need something to
unoriginal.
transport the prisoners away from
You're-
the fucking vehicle.
You're all a bunch of unoriginal hacks.
I guess we could use the bikes.
Toss them on the back of my bike. It wouldn't be the first
I guess you guys
time.
can just bike them off. I'll just run away.
I would
on
say
foot. It'll be
somebody
fine.
could be on the back of Cryptid's bike,
wait.
but I really don't recommend that considering she likes to fling that thing at people.
Could
Mars,
I?
You should
sorry,
not
real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Mars, I explained this to
I don't know, it works
Corey.
really well.
Cammy also chose the Arasaka Weeping Reader Katana. It will
Yes,
come
sir.
with one cartridge. So choose one flavor that you would like to put in your katana, and that is the one you have until you're able to purchase stuff during a downtime activity using the Go Shopping downtime activity.
It's pretty sexy.
It's not that good.
I like-
honestly. I
You don't
could
think it's
have
good?
I could have nominated like 6 different weapons that are better than that, but again, it's
Oh,
flavorful.
really?
It's
Well, you did.
flavorful. I mean,
You know
it's,
what,
I would
This
like
is
a
that-
prettier
I'm a li-
weapon,
I'm a li-
honestly, but
I wanna see what you have to say.
it's too late. I already dragged and dropped it.
Damn it.
I'm not
I
here
could
to-
recommend
I'm here to
better, but I
murder you.
won't.
All right.
I didn't hear these recommendations or.
Honestly,
I'll just do Arasaka Acid.
is there
Yeah.
is there a
To be
handgun?
honest, Corey asked me, and I was like, I don't know, but I like that pistol. I'll take that.
if you're going for a bladed weapon and you want to have like close quarters, like good melee, in my opinion, the best weapon would either be the Slam Dance Tasmansky Klo or the what was it? Was it the military or NUSA Katana? No.
I'm looking for all these that you're
Oh,
talking about. but I'm not
Kendachi
seeing
Mono
them on the-
3.
Okay.
The
Okay,
that's
you
another
want this
good
being
one.
12 and lower, right?
Yeah, it says fuck armor. You don't get
that was
it.
the other one Corey was looking at. He's like, well, I got the one that does
I
this
actually-
already.
Yeah. I actually prefer the Kendachi Mono 3, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, let's change it then.
I
And-
appreciate you.
Yeah, the Klo is on there as well. It's Slam Dance Tasmansky. It is a battle glove, so it has retractable like pair or 3 claws, kind of like Wolverine. And it can't be disarmed from you. It can only be removed by taking it off. Yeah, it is excellent quality. And using it allows you to threaten somebody. You get a +4 to your interrogation checks when you've got it.
I'm just saying, what Mars already does ain't, what Mars is good at ain't real nice.
Right. So the bit would work.
but
And
the
it's-
Kendachi Mono 3
Mono 3
looks
is
fantastic, I
very
think.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. So I can't wear the Slam Dance because my claws wouldn't work.
Right. Okay. I will.
I had a question
Yeah.
before we move on.
Go ahead.
So, here's what my my pitch is. I would like to, if you're, if you, permit it, to do like a bureaucracy task
Mhm.
and like kind of look at the like at the records or the system in the city and look at like the pattern of like the way that the lights change or whatever and try to see if I can't plot out like the best escape route to give whoever's driving like a bat out of hell a +1 or something on there.
So what I'll let you know.
So I would roll.
Well, no. What I would let you know is that
Mhm.
it's a very cool idea, but I want to make sure that you're clear. If you're wanting to use bureaucracy, it would be to make things change. So it would be
Okay.
able to like functionally change things. If you're just trying to learn something, that'd be library search. However,
I can
you
do that.
could change the lights. You could change
Mm.
construction. You could put shit out there. Keep in mind, you work for the mayor's office, municipalities, road work, all of that kind of shit. It's definitely something that can be utilized here. You could cause a detour in that location. A lot of stuff can be done here with bureaucracy. Don't limit yourself just to knowledge, because again, Vix doesn't give a fuck. Like, she's gonna be able to find the best escape route. Period. That's what nomads do. But yeah, if you
Right.
want to library search it and kind of like plot it, I'm absolutely willing to let you go there. But I'm just saying, don't limit yourself to just the guy on or the gal in the chair, right? Like the oracle.
Okay.
You
Well,
can
I mean, I
use
think
mountains.
I'm pretty good either like with either one. I'm pretty even. So we'll do bureaucracy to see if I can't, um, you know, like put in some, I don't know, some construction in like a strategic place to help the getaway be smoother.
Okay. So then,
Oh, I
that would
clicked it. Sorry.
no worries. That would be on the exit out. So like coming into Night City
Right.
from the
Exit
101.
out.
That way that they're like when they're coming this way, they're going to be free to travel. But anybody coming into Night City on this patch would basically be barred from doing so. Okay, and with a 20, you're able to set up a construction crew that will basically partition it so that the very first available exit, which is kind of on Santo Dom, will basically create a detour that goes around the section of the highway that they would be on and re-enter the highway north of you. So that basically leaves that whole area, and I'll move us to the road map. Basically, there will be no cars going northbound on this map. So that will be completely clear. There will be construction up ahead, but it's going to be, drivable through. If you don't give a shit.
Which I do not.
Right. Okay. Perfect. So you're able to set that up Sunday morning and basically get some people, construction worker types, their, gig for the week. So they're happy about that. Anything else you want to try to do while kind of like playing around in the office? Again, sky's the limit. If you can, if you can think it, I'm gonna try and say yes to it. Unless it's like I want to call in a orbital laser cannon to like shoot the max tech
Gotta
specialist.
get different guards assigned.
Well, see, that would be beyond the sky, which is the limit.
Yeah, but
fair.
We don't work. I don't think the guards work for the city though.
I do have like
NCPD is a
NCPD,
corporation.
I would hope so.
NCPD Corp.
It's MaxTac.
MaxTac is a part of NCPD.
Could I possibly do the 1d4 animals nearby just in case I need to call them in for help?
What? Oh, animals.
Yeah.
I was thinking like
gave this to me, John.
I was thinking like your house, not like the gang.
Yeah.
That roll would
that would be a
also
D12.
work.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to call in some backup, you can definitely get the
Just
animals.
to have them on standby in case I need to call
Yeah.
them in. I'd like them close.
That'll be your use of it. Go ahead and roll it. A D4.
Where is my screen? There it is. D4. 3.
All right, so we'll have
So we
three.
got 3 muscle-clad idiots that are on standby waiting for commands.
Yep.
Who are willing to explode.
Hot.
Hell yes!
Who are possibly going to explode.
May or may not explode without my my say.
I'll say since
I gotta go watch that episode. What the fuck happened?
we're gonna
Just
go
wrap
with
themselves
them.
up like a weed eater and just pop.
Change layer tokens. Cool.
You should watch that episode. It was a lot of fun to roleplay, that's for sure.
All right, so we've got your 3 animals on deck. I don't remember the names off the top of my head. If it comes up, I'll find them.
I don't even know if I ever really cared to get their names.
I'll be honest, I don't even know if they're in my notes. I was gonna basically use that as an excuse to make shit up, but don't
Dean and something else.
know my tactics. Up in the top left corner of this map, though, you'll note that your tokens are kind of sitting there, just idle. Again, anywhere on the map that is
Are
not
they?
top left.
I see just black.
Oh, you don't have vision. Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
there we go. There we go.
Ooh.
I was wondering. I was scrolling all over the fucking place, going, "Where the fuck is the map?" All right.
Oh, it's a long one. It's
It's a
kind
very
of
long one.
That's
Zoomed
what she said.
far.
a
You
Zynga.
just, like I had visibility before, and then it just disappeared.
So,
Because John hates me.
again, I just want to focus back in Shapakli. So, again, if there's anything that you can think of, bureaucracy, at any point during this planning segment, just feel free to kind of like throw it out there. Since we finished the kind of in-between section with a decent amount of time left over, I'm not in a super rush to kind of like finish the planning segment. I do have a deadline when I'm going to say we're going to start moving towards the next stage of it, though. I wish it would be closer to like 9 o'clock, so plenty of time. The planning process there. Vix, is there anything that you have in mind that you want to kind of like get ready to do, like position wise, like anything you want to check out nearby or around? There are options.
I feel like she would want to potentially like drive the side streets, like on potential exit routes, just to kind of get a feel
Sure.
for like switchbacks and stuff like that.
When you get the
of how
text,
she could.
when you get the text on the group chat from Alex that says she's basically diverting northbound traffic up onto Santo and kind of like putting it on the ridge there, because like it's kind of up and then like Santo's like up there. The plan in your mind is everything on the east is effectively fucked, because so many people are going to basically be pulling off onto that, and it's going to be morning traffic. There are some people who cross the border for work in the morning. There are some people who kind of come from the small little like areas south of here that are going to be a problem. There's definitely traffic southbound as well, mostly going to the Technica Platz, but there's quite a bit more traffic coming into the city during the morning time. If you've ever lived near a big city, you understand the kind of mentality there. Rush hour starts earlier in Night City. So that's going to be completely fucked over. On the west side, as similar to the east side, there's a decent amount of construction going on, especially kind of up and near the... Hold on, moving us to the other map so we can kind of see it a bit better. So there's definitely a bit of construction kind of up and near, like moving closer to a petrochem plant and moving closer to like the mega buildings. I'll move this sand dome here. But most of this space here that's off the highway is residential, and some warehouses and factories, but mostly residences. Unlike Night City proper, Santo Domingo is very low to the ground, very more Californian style, like building ranch style homes, kind of low built homes, and the like. And you would know too that the gang that operates in this area is 6th Street Gang. Some people have problem with 6th Street Gang. Mox don't, but they're not friendly with them either. It's more of a neutral stance because they don't come near your neighborhood, and you definitely don't come over here. This place fucking sucks. It's where all the poor people live, which would be like a very Mox mentality. Like there's no party scene, so who gives a shit? Easy enough to move around though. The only problem that you can foresee is the second that detour like goes into action, it's going to be fucked on that east side of the road.
Okay. So yeah, she'd probably just try and get a little bit more familiar with potential outbound routes, and then...
Okay. So Regina would basically give you the location where Adrianella needs to end up, and that will be in Watson. You are familiar with the Fixer Hatter?
Yep.
His Dockside Market location is where she wants Adrianella to end up.
Okay.
So it's a pretty far drive across the city with him once you've got him. Okay. Mars and Cammy, the two solos. Is there anything in mind that you are kind of like focusing in on, wanting to think about positioning wise? I'll move us back to the battle map. Is there anything that you have like plotting?
Realistically, no. Cammy is pretty much just going to be looking for an opportunity to get in and cause a distraction of the guards.
Okay.
Mars is pretty much in agreement of that. Like, this is Max Tech. or they're not going to let the prisoners just. They're not just going to let the prisoners go. Someone's going to keep them distracted, keep them occupied. Mars is the guy with the gun. Cammy's the guy with the gun. Girl with the gun.
I mean, we can also use the animals to do that. They could always go give the Max Tack a good old hug and explode.
I mean, that's always a possibility. That could be our initial. Could have them approach the vehicle, get too close to the guards, kaboom,
Well,
and then clean up and then mop up the rest.
I'd like to see Max Tack before I send
Yeah.
anybody in at them, but I'm just
Fair
saying
enough.
they are there. We
looking,
don't have to engage with them. We
looking
can
at
get
the
them busy
sitch.
with.
Sorry to cut you off there, Lark. I just want to make sure. You were saying you're distracting them. I just want you to kind of understand that's got to effectuate a purpose, right? And I'll go ahead and leave it back to Lark. But yeah, distracting them, but then what?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the animals are going to be there initially to distract them. We need to lure them out and then send the animals in there to keep them busy while we get bodies out. It would be better to have them being effectively lured away. Because the less sorry, my brain is not working well. But yeah, as far as our plan, is the vehicle stopped or are we stopping the vehicle? That's
The vehicle will be stopped in the yellow box by shards. The information you'd be able to gather on that is those brick buildings on the left side. On the second floor, there is a connection point. You should see like a bunch of radar dishes that are kind of up there. Regina has had one of her people secure that apartment building underneath that. They've connected to it, and they're basically remote connecting shards from another location so that she can net runner hack from those devices. She's effectively blanketing the area of conflict, the strike zone, if you will, that kind of red aura I've created, and blocking NCPD transmissions inside of that space. And she will also have control of NCP transmissions inside of that space, which means that the second that the truck comes in, she's going to basically hit the brake, and it's going to stop right where she wants it, just right there.
Okay. Then I think a good plan, if I could propose one to the team, would be to station ourselves on the other side of the middle barrier, and try to get our, escorts, the prisoners over to that side to leave, because it's unlikely that they'll be able to jump that barrier with the truck afterward. So that's one side of it. But in order to do that, we should figure out where we want to be. But yeah,
to distract the
somewhere there.
guards, I would recommend being on this side of the highway, so if our escape route is on the opposite side. They're not
Somebody
on
in
that
front
side
of
the highway.
somebody in front of the truck when it stops, maybe to just get her out there and get their attention, and the rest of us on the other side of the barrier.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Is there enough room here to hide?
No.
That is a wall
Not
straight
to
the
hide.
wall.
To stand, yes. It's kind of like a metal divide, like, you know, the metal kind of railings that cars can slam into and not break. And then there's like
These yellow.
Barrier.
yeah, the yellow barriers. And there's like a very narrow space between it and the ridge that goes up at about a 25 to 30 degree angle. It is scalable.
I mean, you could hide there.
But
You gotta lay down and sit there.
No, because again, these aren't like huge like blockades. It's literally just a piece of metal attached to like I-beams that are stuck in the ground. There's not like a lot of hiding potentially.
Guardrails.
Okay. So follow up. Could someone hide back here?
So
up
those
against this?
white divides are taller than the other spaces. Absolutely.
Okay. So I think that there's a few roles. I think Lark, I think that's a good idea to jump across, snatch the prisoners, and then take them across to this side, right? So there's a couple of roles. Like one role is like prisoner escort. So who's going to be the one to jump over, grab the prisoners, and move them? Is that a one-person job or a two-person job?
Well, it depends on how many
considering-
of them we're taking. If we
Yeah,
just
cons-
want the one.
I would
Well-
say we could shoot for 3.
Yeah, considering that they are being guarded by what we suspect would be at least 2 max
Stay.
stack, I think there should be more than one person going over there.
Well, no. There will, but there's
I say
Well,
I say aim
that's
for
just one
2
roll.
prisoners. I'm pretty sure
Well-
if we free the other
Hold-
guy, he can get out on his
Hold
own.
on, pause. So, Buckley, I like your train of thought. I want to make sure that we get it out on the table. I think you're doing
Yeah.
it, but you're doing it with like truncation. So let's go ahead and do the initial blast of it. So there are.
So then there's another roll.
There are 3 rolls. Let's discuss what those
Yeah.
are broadly, and then we'll focus
Okay.
on the
Okay.
detail. Roll
So
number
the
1.
next roll,
Gather people, move
Prison
across.
another roll is like engaging max tack. So either like as a distraction or whatever it is, you
No,
know,
you-
like
Don't need to get into the details of the nitty gritty of it yet.
the rodeo clown.
What's the roll 3? But yeah, the rodeo clown.
And then the last one is lookout.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Cryptid is probably the best for a lookout kind of thing. I got a whole media suite, and I'm supposed to be trying to get this videotaped anyway, so it would probably be best for me to take that sort of removed role.
You say that, but you're also one of the only 2 drivers.
No, I'm pretty sure everybody can drive, and I don't have anything in land vehicles
drive, you
except
just
for
got a
like a few
vehicle.
points.
Okay.
Yeah. If anybody's a good driver, it is Cammy. Or not Cammy,
Vix.
Vix.
sorry,
Yeah.
Vix.
And
Vix
there-
is number 1.
There's no doubt in my mind if the roll is go in, grab the person, and get them the fuck out, Vix is on that team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vix is the only one I'm sure of is on that team. Everyone else, and I'm pretty sure Vix is on that team and is the leader of that team. So her goal is not grab others; it's grab Adrianella. That is the guy.
Yeah. Yeah. As far
If y'all want to
as-
grab the other ones, I got my guy. I'm good.
So I think Cryptid's plan is going to be taking the slightly removed role, watching, being lookout, and also being there to call in the animals as soon as we see Max Stack to
Oh,
get them in
animals
on
can
it.
show up prior. They don't have to show up like at the minute. Like they can be there
I know,
and be
but
like,
tell them to go in and what
Okay.
to focus on because they're kind of stupid.
and they are following you.
So where would you be? Would you be up on this roof right here? Next low looking? Is that good spot?
Probably, yep. I was gonna say either in that building or up on that building.
Okay.
And we have the animals down on the first floor. They can just come jumping down the highway.
Nah,
Rah.
they are gonna be literally waiting on the other side of
Oh,
that barrier.
they're all gonna be there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got Cryptid as lookout, Prison Escort, Vix is the lead. Are we gonna assign one of the solos to Vix?
Mars could always go with Vix. They've got a bit of a rapport, so.
Mhm.
And Mars, if you ask nicely, Cryptid might give you her shitty road bike.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And
If
so
you ask her
then
just like that, be like, "Hey, can I borrow your shitty road bike?"
I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear the actual words because that is the determining factor.
Cammy's the rodeo clown.
It'd be a good opportunity for Cryptid and Mars to finally meet.
She's not that sociable, so unless you've got something to say to her, she's just on the job.
That's kind of Mars too. He's kind of
Fuck
about
that.
he's about as approachable as a porcupine.
Mm,
Okay.
business.
So
It's
Cammy
gonna be two standoffish people.
Lovely.
How about if
well,
Vix
Vix
comes
is not
over?
standoffish. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I think
Cryptid and Mars is what I think Adam
Yeah.
was alluding to.
Cryptid. But Cryptid. So we're assigning Mars
No,
to
that-
be on lookout.
No. They're saying
No.
that they're just saying that they're 2 C words. That's all they're saying. They're not, it's not in relation to the gig. They are just confirming that they are right C words.
I
Oh my
agree
God.
for people I like.
Okay. So then Mars, you are on Prison Escort with
Family
Vix.
friendly. That's family friendly.
I love
Get
them
in,
both.
Get in, get the job done.
They're both great characters. And
Oh yeah, this is a real family-friendly show.
I can't say the C word on Twitch, I don't think.
One moment to
There's-
step away from the computer. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if
Well,
that's
Vix,
changed.
you were saying, Magpie?
Okay, so we need to figure out how to get Cryptid to let you borrow her bike. Because I only got room for one bitch on my bike,
Well,
and right
well,
now that bitch is $3,000 in the back of that truck.
So you're throwing the bitch on your bike and you're heading out to Watson immediately.
I mean,
Is that the
That's the
plan?
job.
I mean that's the job. I mean, like we can come up with a plan, but it's always gonna be Vix gets Ella to Watson.
Yeah.
So like, however that looks like, and like if shit goes sideways, Vix gets Ella to Watson.
And then once you guys get
'Cause-
out, then you're all going to get paid because Vix got Ella to Watson.
I could have just stayed home.
If you
you
stay
could
home,
have,
you wouldn't get
honestly.
3,000 eddies.
That's
Well, I
true.
mean, I did a part of it, you know.
Oh, sure.
Working remotely.
Watch. Do you want to be?
Yeah,
do you
working
want to be,
remotely.
Do you want to be lookout? Do you wanna be, everybody's lookout except for.
Well, I mean, honestly, I kind of want some time. Well, no, because you're gonna be on a bike.
I mean,
I have a
she'll
question.
do whatever you need her to do, but like
Here's
if it
my
looks
question.
like it's gonna be between
Hold on.
finishing the job.
Pause for a second, Corey. I think I heard you say you had a question.
Corey's on a work call. He will be back in.
Not Corey. Sorry, Adam.
I have a question.
Sorry.
Would, even if hypothetically Mars can get on Cryptid's bike
Mhm.
and borrow Cryptid's bike, would it be able to support 3 people?
So Cryptid's bike, no. Vix's bike, yes. Vix's bike is a. Hold on a second here. Kusanagi.
Vix can take 2, Mars can take 1.
So
if we need to get all of them.
yeah.
So whether that's we
I'm
make a
thinking Mr.
sandwich.
Octopus, we can just let him go. He can just go off. Like he can be a distraction too for all we care. Like
This is the bike that she rides, except that the back is a little further back. I can't find the right one. This is the Mizuchi that I've shown you a picture of here, and I'll post it for the people watching at home, so you're not feeling left out. Open link. So yeah, it's kind of got this like long back, but hers has got a bit longer back. The person she killed and stole it from is effectively what's known in the Tiger Claws gang as a prider. And what they do is they have 1 or 2 people on the back. They ride into a hot zone. Those 2 assholes jump off, katanas ready and pistols blazing, and kind of cut into the action. So they kind of are like drop-offs. So she definitely has the room to carry at least 1 legless asshole. I mean, at least 1 asshole on the bike if need be. Yeah, I shot my shot there. I'm calling people out.
You sure
I'm
did. I'm
people.
good. So we have options.
Yeah, and then
she can take 2 prisoners, or we can make an Ella sandwich, and you can protect him from behind.
Now the bike that Cryptid didn't even realize they had until the beginning of the session. It doesn't have all of this. Excuse me. Nope, this one. This is the one. It's this little piece of shit, but it's definitely an older model. Hers is a bit more of a rust bucket compared to.
Oh, how
Hey,
cute!
you know what? It's really good for killing people and then still being around.
It looks really cute, like it just popped out of a cereal box.
Yeah,
Except
hers is like rusted
like you can like
over.
fold it up.
It's like rusted
put it in your
over,
pocket.
kind of a mess. Yeah, it's a bit.
The only part that's actually clean is right around the wheel part where you take the front wheel off to stack it in a van somewhere.
Exactly. It is the name, the make and model of that is a Brennan Apollo. And I believe it's the 600 series. So it's a older model, kind of. It's a road bike. You can definitely do some off-roading with it, but it is kind of a clunker. Yeah. So
I feel like Pixar would anthropomorphize that bike.
I think what Lark
100%.
I think what Lark was calling for, Adam, just in case you missed it, it was subtle, and talking to girls can be hard, but she was
You need to ask her.
she was basically asking for you to ask her for the bike in character. What would Mars say
Right.
to try and get the bike?
No, 1000%. I got that because like
Okay.
I'm more of an in-character type. I'm more of an in-character role player type kind of gamer anyway.
For sure. So what does Mars say to Cryptid?
Hey, he's like scratching the back of his head. I'm Mars.
Okay.
What's your name?
No.
You don't need to know that.
That's
You'll
fair.
find out
That's
later,
fair.
I think.
I'm sure I will. Look, we're looking to make a clean getaway, and I wanted to know if I could maybe borrow your bike for this session. That's all. I'll give it back.
I guess. Sure. Whatever.
Yeah, thanks.
Have
I'll
at
look out
it,
for
guy.
Thanks.
Freaking Vix is just like, heart!
So I'm guessing like in this moment we're probably all together like plotting, right?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that you probably pulled up like over here on the sidewalk and are just kind of getting a gauge of the location. Traffic on Sunday, it's moving pretty quick, but it's not like there's not a lot of it. Tomorrow it'll be kind of a bit more clustered. Not impossible to move around on, just it's going to be a bit heavier.
So Alex is like on her terminal, like boop beep 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 beep, like looking at like the traffic and like kind of the logistics, and then she clocks this like awkward conversation, and she looks up, and it's just like, ugh, what the fuck? And then looks
These
back
two awkward
and gets back to
motherfuckers.
work. Who raised you,
No,
freak?
Vix makes
Cryptid is
no,
charismatic
Vix
when
makes,
she wants to be.
Vix makes eye contact with Alex and is just like, I don't fucking know, man.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's okay, I play another
Hey,
awkward character in another.
every
another
single
group.
person
Someone
here
just tried
except-
to make their characters kiss, and it's just what the fuck.
Listen, the only two characters that don't know Cryptid's MO already are Cammy and Mars. Everybody else has worked with her before, and
Red Tail's Clinic served as the starting point for a citywide or a district-wide manhunt for her. So,
yep.
yeah, good time.
I mean, honestly, my Alex's one shining memory of Cryptid and the way that Alex like responds to Cryptid is always to be like fucking amazed and impressed by the badass shit that she's seen Cryptid do.
You've
And-
seen Cryptid kill somebody with that bike.
Right. And so like with Vix,
It was
like
hot.
like Vix, I know that Vix is like a badass motherfucker, but like I've sat down and had like a meal with Vix.
Yeah.
Cryptid to me is like this, kind of like creature.
An actual
An
Cryptid.
actual
Yeah.
Cryptid. She lives up to the name.
Well, I would say that Mars definitely is giving you, like, he is serving Street Samurai. He is the edge runner optically. Like, when you look at Cryptid, she's kind of like, a gangly, kind of like, scruffy, like, I'm out on the streets trying to survive and hoping my head isn't high so
I
someone
am the
takes it off.
streets.
Yeah, she is a street. Like, she lives in them. Whereas Mars
Not
looks,
on them.
Mars looks
Fucking
like,
raccoon that skitters out once in a while.
from popular culture, like, he looks like the guy, right? He looks like an edge runner to you. So these two having this conversation, and they're both like totally swapsies as to what you'd expect from them, like awkward from the edge runner, and then like hard and like, yeah, fine. Like from Cryptid, it's kind of like, the fuck? What the fuck?
Listen, she's seen some shit, okay? She
Yeah.
has the right to talk
So-
like that.
So is Mars, though, but he's just he's a
Yeah.
cool guy. So, any other questions about the setup? Just want to make sure we're back on track and focusing on the task at hand. I don't want it to get too far away from the role play. I just want to make sure that we're planning.
Okay, so Mars and Victor on extraction. right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cammy, I guess
Okay,
me and
cool.
Cammy are on distraction duty then.
I do not love having our med tech like
Mm-mm.
being dangled in front of Max Tech.
Maybe it's
I
maybe
could probably
MedTech is
escape
not.
the quickest out of all of us, honestly.
So hold on. So the purpose of you being here is making sure that Ella stays alive. So maybe you need to be on extraction with us, and you're the third person on my bike. Thoughts?
I mean, objectively, I have no objections whatsoever. That sounds like the better option. And I mean, the third prisoner, we can just let them free.
Because like, if that guy gets shot and we have to like run and stop somewhere for you to patch him up, like,
Or you could patch them up while you're everywhere you're on the bike on high speed
This
chase.
is-
Bicycle.
this is true.
That would be
I'm
pretty
skilled.
cool.
I don't know about that.
Oh, an interesting point of order. So you can get paid 3,000 eddies, which is great. We love money. Or you can acquire things prior to the mission, as discussed. A upgrade for a nomad costs 1,000 eddies, is classified as a very expensive item. You could get a sidecar for the bike and carry more people than you are currently carrying, if you wanted to.
Oh my god!
But then
Yes!
you'd have to pick two.
Yes!
You'd have to pick two other very expensive items to kind of throw on there. I guess I
Are there
could pay.
guns? Are there pretty guns?
You could just get paid 2,000 and the upgrade. I'd be okay with that.
Is there pretty guns?
Put like a retractable.
You cut
Give
off.
her a mini
Retractable-
minigun for the bike while you're at it.
What was the retractable,
Sidecar.
Adam?
Retractable Gatling gun. I don't know where it would fit or how
so
it would fit.
How much,
but-
does tsunami helix cost? It can go in
Machine
the
guns
car, in the
are
sidecar.
machine guns are an add-on you can put onto vehicles. I don't know if they can go on bikes though.
Can it go on the side?
Go on the sidecar.
Yeah, see that would.
That
be
way it's
kinda
all
cool.
detachable because we're not.
All vehicles, onboard machine gun. Yeah, it is an upgrade that can go onto it. And then the seating upgrade, that is another upgrade that you could get. These are, like I said,
That's a good guess.
1,000 eddies. You could get one luxury one, but I don't think any of them kind of an onboard rocket pod would be a luxury one, so you could put a rocket pod on it, but you wouldn't have the sidecar. I guess you could also get a vehicle heavy weapons mount, which would be your tsunami arms helix that you're looking for. That's another luxury one. You don't get the weapon, you just get the mount.
Okay.
No, scratch that. You do get the weapon. Holy shit, that is the best.
I didn't think it was a luxury.
That is the best. Well, no, like the mount is the first time you get it, you get the free weapon. If you get additional mounts,
shit.
then you have to pay
That's a
for
hell
the
of a
extra
deal.
weapons. Oh, it requires heavy chassis, anyways. I don't think that's going to be bikeable
No.
or easy to get without kind of going a little bit. Yeah, if you want to go with the seating upgrade, that's one. If you wanted to get an onboard machine gun, that would be 2, and then you could get a NOS upgrade, which would be 3. Or if you just want to get just the sidecar and then 2,000 eddies for the job, that'd be fine too. How do you want to go? Is the sidecar for sure? We're doing that regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to point out, Magpie looks the most cyberpunk out of all of us in this chat. The glasses, the headset,
True.
the
What
reflections
what
going
about
on.
this is cyberpunk? What about this is not cyberpunk? I don't know.
Oh, very funny.
Oh, that's silly. I'm not.
Cyberpunk is a lifestyle.
I am breaking the
Not a
rules.
look.
It says it's not normally usable for bikes, but a sidecar is fine.
It's not a
Yeah.
It's a seating upgrade, is what it's called.
Okay, so that means that I can fit 3 more people on my bike.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And
So,
can you fit an extra one on Cryptid's bike or no?
no. It'll be her and possibly one other person, or whoever is driving it and possibly one other person.
Okay,
That's
so
all
we
three
could-
of our
So-
people. Yeah.
So that's all 3 plus Fox and
Mhm.
We're forgetting something here. We have to get the Max Tech operators out of that vehicle and away from it to get them out. We can't all be sitting right here.
Well, that's Cammy and Mars. Well, oh wait, no,
Mars
Mars
is
is
with us. As
driving.
I said, I don't want to leave Cammy by herself. And the 3 animals are on this side too.
God.
I say put the
They're
animals
gonna
over
they're
here.
gonna
They
hop
can
over
come
that
down the
real
ramp.
quick. Don't worry.
Wait, it's gonna be Cammy and 3 animals, and then Cammy can be like their. Is it possible to assign Cammy to be like their lead or something?
They're going to do what they're told by Cryptid, primarily. They're really,
What if Cryptid says follow Cammy?
in the heat of the fight, they're probably not going to take orders that are outside of that initial objective.
Yeah, Cryptid has told them to move in when Cammy moves in and to take on any big guys that show up. The biggest guys are their guys.
Cammy, if the animals misbehave, just shoot one and then see if the other 2 start to behave.
As a point of topic for the rest of the
Sorry.
team, respect their 1v1s.
yeah, oh,
What does that
for
mean?
real.
They will get angry if you try
Don't
to
go-
fight Max Tack with them.
Yeah, don't.
Well, no,
try and
only if they call it out. If they challenge Max.
Okay,
Tack.
okay.
But yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
not the
they
case that
challenge
they're going
Max
to be.
Tack.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely that's going to happen with the way this gig is.
I don't
going.
know, man. I'm not playing them. I just want to warn people, like, if they call it, don't go in there. You'll get ripped apart, too.
So
Morris just kind of like bends his knees slightly to like reduce his like 6'4" height to like 6'2", so he doesn't look like one of the big guys. Doesn't get mistaken for one of the big guys.
The big guy.
well,
Don't worry.
that's a good point. So I want to make sure we're clear on it. Right now, it sounds like Vix, you're operationally focused on having Redtail in the sidecar that you just acquired for the gig, and trying to get all 3 of them into the sidecar effectively with you. So Redtail will basically be like right behind you, and then you're just dumping the bodies into the sidecar. Is that effectively accurate?
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
Just however they end up on the bike is how they end up on the bike. But like,
So you don't really
yeah.
As long
need
as the mark ends
Cryptid's.
up in the sidecar.
You don't really need Cryptid's bike unless you need someone to run cover for you. Because you're putting them
Which
all.
technically can.
You're putting them all in the vehicle. So I guess at this point we have to decide, like, do we want Mars to serve as like a switch role? Do we want Mars to basically be, I'm distracting until I'm not distracting anymore, then I'm on the bike rolling with Vix? Or
Yeah.
do we want to have him staying back and waiting to just follow with Vix? Because then you're kind of like losing an element there. Or, it's Cammy and 3 animals. Again, you don't know how quick that's going to last, but again, Max Tack fights cyber psychos. That's what they do for a living. There are 2 of them, and Cammy's chances are increased by more bodies being present there.
That is true, and if we don't need Cryptid's bike, it's possible to have Mars on scene. I mean, he's a good frontliner, and we don't have to necessarily kill Max Tack. We could just steal the truck.
The bike could also serve as an escape vehicle, right? Like if you and the distractor are fighting Max Tack, and you're not planning on staying in that fight. Once you kind of get a moment to breathe, rush to the bike and fuck off. Once you see Vix is already bolting.
I like that plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want the bike
Just
on
notice-
the same side, basically park like over here? Because you're probably going to distract away from the back of the vehicle. It's going to be driving in this way, so the back will be
It'll
northbound.
probably be up here, honestly, in this parking lot.
You do not want to do climbing and moving very far to get away from them. You want to get on the bike and
I was saying they could be like up in these windows shooting down at Max
Oh.
Tack's distraction.
if that works, yeah, if it distracts them. But there's not going to be a lot that's going to move them
Unless you
outside.
want to stand out in front with a katana and be like, "Fight me!"
Well, let's focus on that. So the vehicle will drive in; it'll stop there. The back of it will be facing northbound. What is prompting them from getting out of the vehicle?
Something in the road, most
Something
likely.
in front of the vehicle, probably shooting at the driver. I would,
Okay.
You slash the
And so they would-
tires,
they
they're
would
gonna
wanna
probably
move-
get out. They have to repair.
The tires don't matter. Honestly, they're
Maybe
not.
that's a
The vehicle is disabled for a minute.
Sorry, apologies. I don't think we're understanding what I mean by prisoner transport. So let's make sure we're very clear. Those of you who have fucked with Rocco, you know what a behemoth is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So those who don't know what a behemoth truck is, a behemoth is an armored personnel carrier. It is utilized by Militech primarily, as they're the ones who created it. It is a big fucking truck. It is armored to the gills. You technically cannot get inside of it unless the locks are turned off, which they will be. Yeah, it's a big fucking truck. The tires don't really matter.
Can I have a request? Can I make a request to Shards? Can she unlock the back but leave the front doors locked?
Yeah, so she
Just
plans on
cab.
basically surging out the entirety of the back end of the vehicle and then leaving the front off. They're not in the front, by the way, the MaxStack operators. They're in the back.
You always have a guard with the prisoners.
I mean,
That's
I
true.
do got a bunch of grenades that could be used if anybody wants to.
I mean, Mars has an armor-piercing grenade too.
I've got grenades, I've got incendiaries, I've got flashbangs, I got
got two
biotoxin grenades, I
flashbangs, too.
got an EMP. You want grenades? We can try to get
The
them
good-
out with grenades.
The good news is Mars is also immune to flashbangs and every scope of the word.
I will let you know.
Yeah, but I don't think a flashbang's gonna draw them out of a car.
If you, a street samurai, are immune to or have anti-dazzle, it's a pretty safe assumption that they do too. Just as a heads up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I'm
fuck.
just saying, like, if we want to draw them out of a car, maybe we gotta
They're
put some
special
explosive
for-
under it.
They're basically SWAT, so I would assume they have anti-dazzle.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Another point of order. This is obviously the best route, right? And we've already kind of cleared like position. I just want to make sure that you're understanding. The map doesn't have cars on it, but there are going to be cars present all on the left side. So as the fight starts going, as things start happening, there are chances and possibilities of the cars interacting with you. So I just want to make sure that that's clear too.
Shit, just kick
I
kick
mean,
the
on this
max
side of the
stack in
road
front
there
of a
won't
moving
be
car.
cars, but on that side is going to be a backup traffic all the
Oh,
way.
on the left side, it's going to back up the second we start having a fight, right? And there may be some brave assholes who try to drive around it, but the second the fight starts happening, it's going to be traffic jam city. Correct.
I did just notice, is Prima...
So this is
There-
after we get them to get out of the car.
So
but
Prima
this
is
a double door
ava-
exit, right?
Yeah, Prima is available if you would like for her to come along. I stated she was coming along because me and Magpie hadn't had a conversation. I assumed she was going to play Vix, just because obviously more invested there, but I didn't want to presume that was the case. For those who aren't aware, Prima was the character that was built for Limit Block.
Yeah.
But she'll be available. She is a rocker, so since she is now in NPC territory, she does not grant the Rule of Cool benefit, nor does she have player character functionality. So she will operate a bit differently. But if you want her to try and kind of like rabble rouse to create some sort of like personal distraction, or if you want her to kind of get some of her and Jem's fans together to help with the situation, that is an option. Just I need to know what the plan is before we kind of engage in that, because again, it may be something that you think might be effective, but really doesn't serve much of a purpose from the top-down position. I'm seeing it different, obviously. I know what's happening next.
So, as far as like rabble rousing, like what I can think of potentially is strategically placing groups of crowds.
Mm-hmm.
on an exit route to block vehicle traffic, but not necessarily like.
On that same thought, you could have 2 of your fans stop their cars back under this bridge, so we're not having to worry about traffic.
Okay, so obviously, dead ass early in the morning is going to be more difficult. So I am going to increase the DV, and I'm going to go ahead and roll Primus Charismatic Impact to see what we got there. I'm going to say that she's really not able to kind of muster anybody with that 7 I rolled. She's kind of sure that everybody that would be interested in helping Jim and Holly Graham to like do
Is
this
at the party.
has partied all weekend and has no fucking like energy to wake up at early as
They're all dead.
fuck all in the morning. But
Yeah.
she says she could provide you with double check. Nope, she does not have a car. She can provide you with
I'm just gonna drop out the call for just a second and pop back in.
okay.
Discord is causing you to like cut out every like 30 seconds for like
worries.
5 to 6 seconds each, and I'm missing key parts of the convo.
Yeah, go ahead and drop out and drop back in. So she is going to say that she can help as an extra gun, but she says to you, because again, she's not stupid, there's no fucking way I'm on distraction duty.
No.
Yeah, so she'll like hang in the building with Cryptid and basically serve as kind of like a spotter for the spotter, or possibly a shooter for the spotter.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a thought.
We have a couple. We've got the Mox here.
Oh, shut up. Fucking dork.
Hey!
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
So, I think I
thought,
would...
yes.
I would... So one thing, and this is... I'm just brainstorming here.
Mhm.
I don't know if this is, like, too kind of risky and reckless. But Alex recently gained a perk
Mhm.
that allows her to add her acting to any social role. So, I mean, I think she could attempt to perform or deceive and, like,
So,
I don't know, saying, like,
a better way of thinking about kind of activities like that is instead of thinking of like the mechanic, think about the end goal. So try and think in like a kind of narrative way, like what you're desiring to do, and then I can kind of like draw the path when it comes to the mechanic.
okay, the narrative is I'm trying to trick them into thinking that I'm like need to see a permit, or like that there's some kind of outage there's like an EMP went off in the area, and we're like surveying and need to make sure that I don't know, something like that, and kind of pull them out. So
okay, so what I'm going to have you do before that is
that scares me though.
I'm going to have you roll an education roll.
All right, cool. And if I
This is
fail,
the theory class.
then that means I'm a dumb bitch. Okay,
and
so
you
hold
might
on.
just go for it.
Let's see. Education. Okay. No.
DV is going to be 8 on this.
16.
Okay. So you're a smart enough individual to understand how this kind of bureaucracy works, like this level of bureaucracy works. And the NCPD is not going to take kindly to a member of the mayor's office coming out in the middle of Highway 101 after their car seized and basically saying, do what I tell you to do. That is probably not going to go well. They're either going to beat the shit out of you or kill you. Like, yeah.
Both.
And for those who aren't familiar, Prima.
I mean, I thought so.
God and damn.
So, it's not the best avenue of attack, I would say. But there's merit there.
But I could also... I could also pretend to, not be from the mayor. I could pretend that I'm from,
Well, there's merit there.
Militech or something. Oh, merit. Okay, merit. Okay.
Keep in mind what we have is we have a control over communications that go in and out of the box. Once the box hits and they are locked in place, any communications that the truck is receiving, any action that the truck is receiving, is at your disposal. If you would like to play the softball pitch and try and go for a lighter, not a bunch of murder, and use the bunch of murder as plan B, you could attempt to, once you have the box, and you have takeover and hold over the communications, play it off like you are dispatch, and then try and tell them, hey, this is NCPD dispatch, we need you to move out to this location. Go and check it out. One of you secure, one of you, and then you only have to deal with one, and you can try and kind of create a situation where you're dividing and conquering here.
Cool.
Yes.
And that would be like a social check.
And that'll happen on the scene. So basically, the second that Shards takes over the box, you're going to call into the driver, and ultimately you're going to have to fool the driver into telling Max Tech people what to do.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Just to,
Cut out.
first off, question. Go ahead.
You cut out. Go ahead. Your mic seems to keep cutting out. Just
My bad.
no worries.
Hypothetically, what if this was inside the building?
Hypothetically, what is inside the building?
What if the call to investigate was inside the opening room of one of the buildings that are nearby?
So it would be. That's where Alex would have to be. She would have to be with the communication from where basically this room here. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to just share that. I wasn't sure if we were all on the same page.
So she'd be kind of Alice would be removing herself from whatever position she was in before and kind of taking an Overwatch position. She would be inside of the comms room, keeping an eye out the window, and basically be playing as NCPD dispatch and saying the situation north of here is problematic, da 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 da, etc.
Yeah. Can you move me to where that is, John?
Sure.
Please. Appreciate you.
No problem. So that still leaves Mars Cammy on distraction duty, but only if it's necessary. So the box back end of the truck is going to be here or as far down as possibly down here. The two bikers, is your position that I have set up for you basically where you want to be? Or do you want to be further south?
Oh shit, I just went to get water. Hold on.
No worries. Do you want to be further south? Or do you want to be right where you're at?
I'm right in the middle, honestly.
Yeah.
We don't know where the back end's gonna be.
Hold on, where?
I think we're in as good of a position as we're going to be.
I think that's good
Yeah,
because, like you said, worst case scenario, it'll be further south.
Yeah. So you kind of have
Yeah,
to
the
huff
back
it a
is
little
down
bit
here.
further.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then Cammy and Mars, do you want to be further south or do you want to be kind of north of where they're at? So pushing them back down a little bit and taking spots north of them. Is that what you want to do, Corey?
Yeah, I think more north.
Okay, that way you
side
can get
of where
around
the
to
box
the
is,
top
yeah.
easier. For sure. All right. And
Because
Bix,
Mars speed is only 6.
you already dragged and dropped yourself on the thing. Yeah, so you'd have to double time it.
Here,
If it
you
gets
can go
too
in
far.
front of me then. you
Okay.
I'll be good.
Again, you want to stay behind the white partition, otherwise you will be seen.
Oh, okay. I couldn't quite
Yeah.
tell.
No worries.
Oh, okay.
That's why I pulled you back.
I see.
Yeah, the white partition is about 10 feet high, and it has advertisements on both sides. And then that kind of other space in between, it's just two of
What
the...
advertisements?
Just
what
I need to
advertisements are
know
on
what
there? Okay, so right now on Sunday, it is currently... let me see here. Hold on, bring up my advertisement folder. Yeah, that's right. I do have an advertisement folder.
That's why I asked.
How would you know? How would you know?
How would I
Currently,
not know?
there's an
I got your number.
There's an advertisement for the season finale of Watson Horror, which is supposed to air tonight or today. And then there is an advertisement for Real Water.
Sorry, was that Watson Horror or Watson
Horror.
Horror?
Hooer. A
Okay.
WHORE.
Very important distinction.
I do not know if I can display the advertisement for Watson Horror on.
I
Twitch?
can imagine not. I'm
gonna post it in the Discord. I'm gonna post it in the Discord.
I'm gonna go
so
look at
people
it.
Who are watching will know. But I believe Watson Horror is about a drag prostitute in Watson who really there isn't much lore on it. It's
So it's like primetime porn.
revolves around a character who goes through extreme scenarios within Watson. It's very extreme. The narrative is not known. You can watch the advertisement for it in game, but there really
the
isn't
plot
much.
doesn't matter.
Believe,
you're not watching it for the plot.
but yeah, I believe the Watson horror is I can't remember. It's not in here. Maybe is it the diary?
It's just smut.
You watch it for the interview.
Smut has plot.
That's true. It's just porn.
It's just porn.
There's a data shard regarding it from the Watson horror's perspective. But yeah,
You ever watch Lemon Stealing Horror? It has a plot. It's a bad plot, but it has a plot.
I have no idea what the plot is.
I know. It's probably a whore that steals lemons, John.
Real Water is the other advertisement. Obviously.
Real water? Holy fuck.
Real Water.
What?
That fake water.
It is definitely something that is sold.
Like
This is
and then
this is
Fiji
the
water
on-comms
of-
chatter going on while we're waiting for stuff to happen.
all world insurance is another ad that's very well displayed there. Pollution in your sector, we can help. It's got an advertisement link in the top corner. It's a doozy. But Santa
Marsh
Domingo.
is kind of
Just
bullshit. He doesn't trust these
QR code
motherfuckers.
for a link to buy real water.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's probably not even real water, let's be honest.
It's like Fiji water isn't actually.
It's spelled REEL.
Oh,
no,
oh no.
Oh shit!
It's spelled REAL and then copyright or registered trademark.
Oh.
It's 99 eddies
Branded.
per gallon. It is real water.
This bitch puking blood. Okay.
Listen, water from Flint was real water too, okay?
At first I thought the blood was coming from her nipple.
Her nipples are shooting blood. Yeah. Look up the advertisement on your own. I can't. Again, like I said, it's probably not likely that I can display it here.
You can't put that on there, yeah, no.
Don't put it on Twitch.
Don't do it.
I want you
John.
to keep your Twitch account.
Yeah,
Oh my
I would
God.
like to
Don't
do
get
that
into the
as
intrusive
well.
thoughts.
We're towing the line with our descriptions, to be honest. It's
Anyway,
All right,
Real
so-
water, eh? Real water.
I don't.
Contact your
billboards are
local
10
dealer.
foot high. Anyway.
I don't
All right,
remember.
moving on.
It might have.
Have I
Yeah,
done?
definitely getting back on track. I'll postulate what my brain was thinking there. But focusing up, distraction team, Mars, Cammy, evacuation team, Vix, Redtail. Part of distraction team, Animals 3 brought in by Cryptid, Overwatch team, Cryptid, Prima, Alex. Alex's current goal, try and mitigate all combat by deterring one or more max attack agents into leaving the box. Highly unlikely you'll get both. We'll see how it goes. Prima is going to get an assault rifle or a sniper rifle from the Militech gear she has from the mocks. Again, this is something she can do because she's not getting paid for the gig. She's just helping. And she will be sniper support. And then she will be teamed up with Cryptid, who will be doing Overwatch duties, reviewing and viewing. Any questions? Any additions?
Just want to make sure. Do we have everyone? Does everyone have their way to escape?
That's not one I can answer. So, if you
Start running.
Does Cammy have a way to escape?
the bike,
Start running.
the bike can
Start
hold
running.
2.
I mean, you can always
That's
drop
true.
down the other side of the fucking highway. It's gonna be a drop, but like you could do it.
Oh, I think you're
Marsh
saying
could ride with Cammy, probably.
this is down. You're inside of kind of like a. chute.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
almost
Here.
looks like it goes down from there because the buildings go up over like here.
but
Yeah.
the bridge
So it looks like
goes
there's a gap.
over it.
Yeah, if you look, there's a picture in the 811.
Yeah.
If you scroll up, it's like the last picture I posted after posting the docs, and it has the kind of view from higher level.
Okay.
Those watching at home, it was the loading picture at the beginning, and as you can see, this would be the building that Cryptid is in here on the right, and then they will stop like right about there near the 666.
Yeah, so you could drop down on the
You
other.
just
Like
jump
if you
across here and get the fuck out of here. Just run.
You can skitter away.
So-
It's fine.
Just get away.
Yeah, it's more of a climb up than a
um,
drop down, but climbing up is possible. Go ahead.
Do Cryptid and Alex have a way to get out of a building quickly?
Cryptid's going to be on a building.
The stairs,
I have some rope.
parkour.
What about a grapple gun?
Don't worry about me. You worry about yourself.
Maybe I just
Alright.
need to disguise myself as like
Why?
a trash
if
can
Max
or
Tech
something.
walks into
I
the
don't
building,
know.
you're like, I'm just a mayor. I work for the mayor. What the hell are you gonna do?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I just like, yeah. I just jump in the
I
dumpster or
live here.
something.
What do you
Pull
want?
your best damsel in distress, and they'll never know that you were there as part of the
Schedule
strike
1
team.
rules. I just jump in a
Or
dumpster.
just put on like a nose and a mustache? Definitely not Alex.
I mean, I
Put
can
one-
give
put little
you
glasses
some
disguised.
digital.
How would they know?
Okay.
I can give
How
you
would
some
So-
fucking digital makeup shit, surveillance makeup, anti-surveillance.
sure.
So
It sounds like we've got it all locked in. Does anybody have anything they want to add to it?
but everyone has an out, right?
The
As-
animals
I don't. So
I
They're gonna
want to
run.
say
No.
this.
Here's what
Listen,
Tail does
I'm
wanna be
not
identified,
banking
so
on
he's
them
gonna be
surviving.
wearing
One
a
at a time.
mask and
Hold
shit.
on, hold on.
hold on, one at a time. So someone said something. So Cryptid, outwise run again. You're going to
Yeah.
be able to run onto open and very easy to maneuver on streets. Prima's going to go the same route.
Yep.
Alex, run. Since you're basically posting up inside the comm box, you're going to be given one addendum to your job. If everything starts to go in order and Vix is leaving, you are set to
You
hit
leave.
a series of switches inside of the space, which will take one action, and will basically burn out the box. So it'll basically just be a bunch of scrap metal instead of things that can be utilized to track Regina
Okay.
and shards. So
you said me.
yeah, since you're inside the radio box, you're going to hit some switches
Alright, cool.
the second you're leaving. That'll take an action, and then you can dip. But it will basically effectively nuke everything inside of there, hotbox style, and you can dip. Mars and Cammy, there's a bike, Cryptid's bike, that has seating for 2. That can be a way, and either of you, I think, have about the same competency in riding a bike. So it doesn't matter who ends up on the bike first. It requires an action to start the bike. And then mounting a motorcycle is part of movement. So,
Sounds good.
yeah. Anything else?
I think we're good. What about
Let's
all
get
of
to
you?
it. Oh, sorry, you were going to say something after that. Adam?
No, I was saying I think we're good. What about everyone else?
Good? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The morning of the 21st, everything seems to be going in order. Your positions are where you set them. The traffic stop, the detour, is in place. It seems everything is going exactly as planned. Traffic seems to be a bit heavy, but it is moving. It is not bumper to bumper. It seems like it is a lighter day compared to normal traffic out of the city, or rather, the traffic that would be on your side of the road. The traffic going around you is bumper to bumper, and it's a clusterfuck. And it looks like NCPD has been kind of migrated over into that position. Their normal departures and like deputies that are kind of around these parts, like up on the ridge and the like, have been kind of moved over to help kind of deal with this issue of a lot of cars moving and a lot of attitudes and angers kind of rising. Your vehicle comes into sight, cryptid, shards over the comms, sets up a hollow with everybody, so you're all connected in your ear. If you want someone to hear you, all you have to do is say their name first and then talk, and they will be able to hear you loud and clear on the hollow.
Got it.
It drives up as planned. You hear her say, "I'm hitting the switch, and I need one of you, your representative, to roll a d10."
Not it.
Fuck it,
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay. You do it.
Okay. So when it stops, it is a sudden stop. It doesn't go more than like 8 meters as it kind of slams on the brakes and like stops. And a full stop for a massive truck like this, and only stopping in that kind of short range, does cause a situation where the car behind it is not able to maneuver quickly. This yellow sedan slams into the back of it just on the side, clips it on the back end, and then spirals out in front of it. So I'm going to show you the aftermath of the effect. This will go to there. And this will go to there. And I'm going to zoom in on the action. And I'm going to remove the box.
Oh, hell yeah. Cover.
Okay. At this point, and this
I
point
mean, I'm so sorry.
alone, we are now operating in combat time. What that means is you're going to let me click open this initiative tracker, select your token, and then click the initiative button in the top box. You have 1 minute, 20 rounds to get the job done. If you do not, the buffer that's being currently placed over you will fall, and NCPD will call for backup. It will either be SWAT or C-SWAT, which is another name for max tank. And they will come in 1d6 rounds.
And
Once
they will
called.
kill you.
Because you are not that far away from, again, everywhere in Night City isn't that far away from.
Rolled a 28 initiative, but he didn't click his token.
Silly Billy. Well, he's kind of new to roll 20, so I won't yell at him. Okay, I'm yelling at him. Adam, you have to select your token before you click on roll initiative.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. This is me yelling.
My
Do
bad.
you need me to
No.
roll an initiative or no?
Yes, you should roll initiative because you will operationally be doing stuff if stuff happens.
Okay. Right there.
And I'm also just going to have Prima go on your initiative to save me the burden of rolling.
Yay, not last.
Sounds good. That's fine. I'm observing, okay?
Alright. So Mars and Vix, you're kind of just waiting on your first turn, I guess.
Okay.
Hold!
So don't forget the plan. Mars, on your first initiative. Again, I just want to pause for a second. I'm actually gonna move away from everything. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I want you as a crew to one more time, like right before the gig's gonna happen. It's like fucking 5 or 6 in the morning. It's cold as shit. Those of you who drink Bucka sliced coffee, have one in hand. You're sipping it. Those of you who drink, like energy drinks, Chromanticores, or whatever the fuck you got, you're slurping those down. You're just getting pumped and getting ready. Those of you who bump synth coke, this is the time to do it. If you're doing drugs prior, make sure that
undid it.
I kind of wish I had a bottle of that real water, to be honest. Fucking subliminal
Right.
messaging is working on me.
Coffee,
I am not
and smoke a
immune.
the
cigarette.
power of advertising. But
Next
you're,
thing you do,
Capitalism
you're gonna
strikes
fit
again.
real water advertising.
he keeps cutting out. Why does it happen?
Oh.
I'm sure it was a funny bit, but I'm focusing on. This is the moment where you're talking about the gig and the plan. So just focus up there. I'm not saying anything for the next few minutes. I want you to, as a group, explain to each other what the plan is so nobody fucks up once we get to initiative time. Go.
Is Alex gonna be giving them a call?
Step one, I receive heads up that the box is on and ready to go. Right? Okay.
Yep.
Not in time, though. Just, again, you're explaining what the plan is.
Okay. Do we have Regina on deck
Absolutely
for this
fucking
conversation?
not. Absolutely fucking not.
Oh, no, the
She's not
shards.
letting you
Shards.
talk.
Yeah, Shards is the
Do-
establisher of the call. She is on the hotline.
So shards, you're gonna give me a ping the second that you connect,
Mhm.
correct?
Yeah, so you'll have it
Okay.
the very first second, she says. The second we
So
start,
step one,
you're going to be online and be able to talk to them.
Alex calls the driver and pushes them to leave the truck with the prisoners or without the prisoners.
Without.
Without the
Leave the-
prisoners. Leave the prisoners in the truck.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Step two.
Step two, once they're split, I mean, we go back and open the back of the truck, but we have to, there'll be a max stack back there. So diversion people.
Yep.
Do the diversion things.
We could take out the one potentially, and then get the prisoners.
Yeah, depending on
There
whether
is
or not Alex is able to get both of them out, which would be awesome. If not, we can deal with one possibly, and extraction team will take the other.
Okay,
prisoners.
wait. A point of contention here. The likelihood of y'all taking
They're-
out one of these, you're not going to
No.
happen. So don't count on taking them out. Count on distracting them.
Yeah,
At the most.
the animals are the only ones who should be initiating with the max tech.
Yeah. So
Okay,
like
so
draw
then-
them out,
Okay.
animals initiate, extractors extract, and then,
So then-
once
What are Kemi and Mars doing then?
Grabbing,
Drawing their attention and grabbing. I'm sorry, grabbing.
right?
they're helping
Because we-
extract.
No, they're helping extract. They are Plan B if we need a distraction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Kemi and Mars are helping to extract.
Until
Red Tail
until
is
And their
needed.
cover.
okay. Red Tail is ready to jump in the
That card.
Whee!
the bike.
Yep.
Okay, so step two, extract. No, I'm sorry. Step two is animals distract.
Yep.
Step three is extract. Step four is run.
How far
Yep.
away are the animals?
Sir Watson.
They're right in front of us.
Yeah, they're online
With
with
us,
the
too.
Okay, gotcha.
distraction.
They're
Well,
next
that's what,
to you.
that's what their
hiding behind
icons
this
are.
barrier.
Okay. I wasn't
Okay,
sure what those icons were, so that's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, that's them.
So Vic, as soon as you are headed to Watson, let me know.
I'll ping.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll be
I'll ping
watching.
everyone.
But ping everyone.
Yeah, the
Uh,
second, like, I'll have like a message queued up, and like the second, like, I'm on the run, like out of range, I'll
Okay.
just send it off, and then everyone just disengage.
I'll burn the box and scatter.
All right. Sounds good. So after smoking, drinking, preparing, the sun comes up. It's kind of a hazy morning, but still kind of sunny for a winter day. And everything happens as I described it. Car stops, barely moves across the ground as the brakes kind of lock and a massive streak of rubbers kind of coating the ground. And then, boom, the yellow car behind it slams into it sideways, spins and careens, and stops, kind of blocking traffic a bit. Mars, you're up. Like, your reaction time is insane. You are the solo. You're ready, but you know the plan is wait. So you're holding, just
Yes, sir.
being ready. Same would be true for Vix, but I want to make sure that something is very clear. Since the plan is cited as it was, and we're waiting and not trying to kind of tip our hand, the back door to the armor personnel carrier opens, and both max tac operators drop out.
Okay.
And just so we're clear, because again, Mars, you're maintaining a bit of hiding there. I'm going to have you roll a stealth roll for me, but you would be able to see them. Is the main thing.
1 sec.
Sure. I actually don't think I have them readily available for handouts, but I posted them, so you've seen them before. I will show them to the viewers in a very hodgepodgey kind of way. So the two max tac individuals that pop out, one is a heavy operator. Open link. Very massive armor unit. It looks like it's mostly padding and full body conversion underneath. And a light assault operator. Similarly, full body conversion and chrome the fuck out. Mantis blades. Experimental mantis blades.
Jesus. And I got a 20, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, they don't seem to look over in your direction. You do know that as you're kind of looking at them, the night vision or the goggles that you see on their heads, they're not night vision, they're magnetic resonance, and they actually give the user a 360-degree view. So as you kind of tuck back behind the thing and kind of see them, you realize, like, you're hidden, you think you're hidden, you're pretty sure of yourself, but again, you're not sure how long that will last. It'll cycle down through to Alex. Radio pop in. Go ahead and give me your spiel, and then I'll need a persuasion roll from you.
So I know the name of the driver, or no?
No, you would just name the. You know the name of the car.
Okay. Hi. Insert name of car. This is dispatch. I'm getting a message from the superiors that there is something anomalous underneath that yellow car in front of you guys. I need the two big boys in the back to take care of it and check it out. Can you let them know, please?
Okay.
Can I roll?
Persuasion.
Okay. This includes a +7 for my acting because I'm a
Hell yeah.
fake ass bitch. Okay, hold on. Social persuasion.
Okay.
24.
So you
Perfect.
hear.
See you next Tuesday.
We'll get on it, and then you kind of hear like the dispatch kind of, or the call kind of terminate, but not like log off. Like you're still connected to him, and you would hear like kind of in a muted voice, seems to be connected to another line of contact. Him say, "Check out the car that hit the back of us, quick!" And we'll get to the next portion of the initiative as it goes. But I would say that Mars, like being on the corner looking, Cryptid and Prima kind of looking down at it from above, you would see them kind of turn their direction towards the right side, or the driver's side of the vehicle. Alex, done. Red tail, no moves, and everybody's just holding still, right? If you do anything and you're not Mars, it's going to require a stealth check, is what I'm going to make sure we're clear on. If you want to do something, I'm empathing through everybody, but I just want to make sure, since Mars is the person around the corner, he has a little bit more liability. Okay.
Cryptid is going to make sure that the animals are holding, and tell them that to not move until Max Tack approaches the yellow car, and to keep them facing in that direction if possible.
Okay. Mars, you're on the docket. Your stealth is already rolled. If you don't do anything, the stealth is maintained. If you want to do something, it will fuck up the stealth and you'll require another roll. How you want to move it?
I'm gonna maintain stealth for the moment.
Lock.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait for our opportunity.
Lock the fuck in. Love that. This guy moving, like when he dropped out Mars, his body hit the concrete with like a kind of like thump. This dude is big. As he's walking around the side, he's 7'10" easily. His legs appear to have an external frame on them, and you're looking at it, and you do not recognize the make and model. That shit is military grade. He probably has a body somewhere in the neighborhood of 17. Like, he could punch a hole through the behemoth's side plating if he wanted to. And he starts making his way towards the yellow car. And gets there relatively quickly. You can also see that he's lifting up an HMG, so the Militech Mark 31, big-ass high-velocity shooting machine gun of death. The guy behind him moves to here, does not continue down, but as he comes around the corner, very quietly and very smoothly, he's like a cat. You can see that his arms kind of drop out the mantis blades, and they extend down and upwards, so there's very strange looking kind of scythe-like blades that are very different than the typical mantis blade. But he's staying close to the back. Vix.
I'm holding.
Locked in. Alex.
Holding.
Do you want to move to the window so you have optic?
Yeah, am I not?
Oh, just making sure. Just keeping track of the scene.
Okay.
Cammy.
We're gonna wait, see what we can do.
Cryptid. You making the call?
Holding.
You're not calling for the animals to move?
They already have their orders, remember?
Yeah, but they can't see them. They're behind a wall.
Oh, yes,
so
fair.
you have to tell them they're near the yellow car. Go now.
I want 2 of them to move in now.
Okay. You two, go. All right. So they will be going on your initiative. This one jumps on top of the car, over the thing, and then this guy kind of moves here, and then we'll try and jump over and bulldoze this guy. So, bear with me here. Unfortunately, the animals' roles will not be out in the open, just due to the fact that I'm embarrassed by their character sheets from the past. However, the people that will be shooting at you will have open things. It seems that he gets a response to the animal moving close to him for whatever reason, and he will unload an auto-fire shot into the animal who darts at him first's chest. Bear with me while I cue the combat music.
I would like them to detonate if they think they're gonna die.
We'll see.
John, I have a question whenever you come to a
Your own
stopping point.
terms.
Yeah, go ahead.
My question is like giving my teammates the bird's eye view, is that a free action? Because I'm just kind of like talking to the
Speaking is free.
thing. Okay, so
As long
I'm
as you're
doing
not-
that.
As long as you're not reciting the Gettysburg, we're good.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Or maybe
False
No, I'm
gods! I don't even know if that's the right one.
All right, here we go.
It is.
America.
So he is going to point blank fire. He has a perk called Mean Streak, and I believe this will do it. So he gets a +3 to his auto fire skill checks whenever he makes an auto fire skill check within 0 to 6 meters. So that'll be a 28, which clears the DV of 22 by a lot. The damage is actually an additional 2 because the HMG does 3d6 on auto fire instead of 2d6. And that'll be multiplied times 5. So 10 times 5 is 50. The animal jumps over the car, just slamming into the animal's chest. Instead of flying at him as he intended, he kind of slams backwards in midair and hits against the side of the yellow car. A massive spray of red shoots across it, making it look like a fucking McDonald's. And he slams to the ground and kind of like picks himself up like, ooh! The animal is not dead, but he is very close. He will try to do what he intended initially. He comes in with a punch. The max attack heavy will dodge. using his always active speedwear. And you watch as the animal throws like one of the fastest punches you've ever seen before. And this big ass fucking behemoth of a man just kind of become a blur and shift to the side. Cryptid, your two animals do that. Mars, you are up. You can see that the light assault guy, his blades kind of like lift up, and he kind of takes a posture like he's going to start running towards that direction. Do you want to move on him, or do you want to let him move towards the animals?
I'm gonna let him move towards the animals.
So you're waiting.
Our job isn't to fight. Our job isn't to fight Max Tech.
Smart.
Affirmative.
It'll go to them. So the guy with the heavy assault rifle, he doesn't even, or the heavy machine gun, doesn't even look at the guy up on top. He steps like directly into this guy and just pushes him. I'm going to make a brawling attack with him, and then a dodge attack with the other. The brawling, and then the brawling for the animal. It will catch him. He knocks him to the ground, and then for his second brawling attack, he's going to step on the animal's head. The animal dodges barely. As the boot slams into the concrete, you can see this massive footprint kind of just take place in the asphalt. And the animal's kind of like bleeding, kind of rolls to the side, like leaving parts of itself, like as he moves. The bullet's still kind of like riddled through him. The light assault guy rushes, and you have never seen anybody move this fast in your life, Mars. It's like a blur of a guy, like Sonic the Hedgehog just did like a speed run and then darted. He leaps up onto the car, and you can see that his blades kind of drop down, kind of actuate on their own levers, and start slashing into this guy as the Max Tac operator does like this very cool, like almost like a pirouette spin, bringing the blades about onto this guy. Mantis Blade. Oh wow, it's got the same Mantis Blade problem. Oh, why? Hold on. I want to make sure if it's breaking up. Yeah. So whenever you put a Mantis Blade on a sheet, it appears to break the sheet, and I don't know why I keep doing it to myself. Oh, this is fucking lame. I should have tested it. Because I've broken Cat's sheet like 3 times. God damn it. It's either Cat or Kimmy, whichever one has Mantis Blade. I think it's...
It was Cat.
I think it's Cat. Yeah.
You tried like 4 times. It wasn't even the Mantis Blade. It was just a sword.
Well, I figured it out, but I did it wrong on this one. So here we go. Melee weapon. The animal will try to dodge. He will dodge neither. And these will do 3d6 each, which I have to do manually, which sucks. Okay. And as they get cut, you can see that the damage is kind of clean, cutting through the armor, but you also see that the blades of the Mantis Blades, when they kind of strike, glow this kind of red-orange hot. And this is very similar to Vix's monowire, except that it appears to be much hotter, like very, very, very much more hotter. And the
like
armor,
almost white hot.
Yeah, well, it's still the red-orange, but it's got like a kind of like white line in the middle. Like the core of it's really kind of hyperthermal, and like it seems to cause the armor that it connects with to just become slag. So yeah, the animal's armor looks like it's completely fucking deteriorated off of 2 strikes. Vix, you are up. Mars, you were holding, so you weren't ready to do something. You'd only get to take an action at that point. Vix, your call. What do you want to do?
I say we move to extract.
Okay, so quick note. If you don't have a perk that lets you activate the vehicle as an action, or as a non-action, you do have to turn the bike on as an action when you get back to it. Or you can use your action now and leave it running. If you'd left it running, they would have seen a car idling over there. They probably would have regarded it. So if you want to use your action now to start the bike and then move over, like leaving it in park, that's fine. Then when you get back to the bike, you can just zip the fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can move your move.
Alright.
Okay. When you get around the corner and are able to see into the box, you see 3 individuals, 1 on the back wall and 2 on the side walls, but closer to the back than the front. Very quick scan, you are able to recognize Ella is the one on your right. It looks as though Ella and the guy opposite of Ella, which you know from the dossier is Spotlight, these 2 individuals appear to be kind of groggy and are still kind of set inside of their shackles. The guy in the far back appears to be a full body conversion, kind of wrapped with like all sorts of different things and kind of barred to the wall, but you can see his hands kind of lifting up and pulling at them and ripping them as you see him. And he looks like Satan. Like he he looks like a whole ass Satan.
Hey!
I think that's the best way to describe him.
That's my type.
I swear to God, I do not mean for these games to be this fucking thirsty, but
Where is the
Listen,
character
you
photo?
told me I'm a thought. Okay.
I need it up on screen.
hold on.
I need to know what I'm working with here.
Right?
No, sure. This is
And you
why
said
we're
he's
here.
really tall. Is he like 7 foot?
No. The guy in the
7
back I
foot?
didn't say was tall. The heavy
Oh,
is
okay.
7'10". Yeah, the guy who just.
I mean, I don't know what he looks like, but like the guy in the back, what's he like?
This is what the guy in the back looks like,
I like the aesthetic.
and yeah, it doesn't look like he has like the walkie-talkie or stuff on his belt, but everything else appears to be a part of him. Like he is a complete robot. But yeah, he's
But like
ripping.
how tall? Because
So-
that's not off the table yet.
It's hard to tell. Somewhere in the 6-foot ballpark, though.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
So your
Okay,
action to start the
okay.
bike, move around to the thing. You see that he is trying to resist. The other thing you notice, and this will be kind of the beat as we move into it, is as he sees you looking at him, and he's kind of like angrily kind of pulling at these things, you see his leg and his arm and like a part of his face just start vanishing.
That's weird.
Alex.
Let me guess, he's shy around the ladies.
I could go for a magician.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't see what's going. They're
You can
they're
see
inside
the
of
box.
there.
You can
It's
definitely see
inside
what's
of there.
happening on the yellow car, and it looks like the animals are not faring well.
Okay, I relay that to my peeps, and that's it.
Okay. Red tail.
How tall is this wall? Can I just jump
10
over?
feet. Yeah, you can jump over. You got jump boosters, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you jump up onto the top, then spring
I'm gonna
over to
get
the
in
side. And get inside. The main thing that you're going to notice is when you kind of leap up on top and then bolt through. Vix didn't really notice because she was kind of engaged, but the guy up on top of the yellow car has noticed that you're over there. He's still fighting with the animal, but
Yeah.
he is aware of your presence.
We gotta go.
All I got for now. Oh wait, I can do my action to dash. Get me in.
You could use
Get
your
me all
action
the
to
way
dash.
in here.
For flavor purposes, the inside of the back of the thing is not measured in metric, so once you're inside, you can take your action to effectuate inside of the box. Do you wish to try and, like, spring Ella?
Yeah, but I'm gonna like talk to Silent Octopus. So, easy, big guy. We're on your side.
Yeah. So, like, when you get close to him, you can see that the fingers are kind of bladed at the tips, and he's kind of tearing at the straps and the shackles that are kind of holding him. And when you say that, you see him kind of like his face doesn't really have much in like the human sense. It's not really kind
Give me a
of
nod.
yeah. There's no. He's not giving you a nod. It's basically the opposite.
Did his
of that.
eyes darken, John?
Yeah, his
Oh,
eyes darkened. there's like a low throaty growl coming from
I was
inside
gonna say,
of
does he
him.
growl?
Is
Okay.
this a okay? I accept your friendliness growl, or is this a fuck off growl?
It is a fuck off
That's gonna
growl.
depend on
He's
what you
a
say.
danger daddy.
Okay, so I was gonna pull out my scalpel and try to cut his fucking bindings free. But...
Jesus Christ. No more dark and brooding
No.
bad guys.
No.
It just cannot happen in this
And
game.
they're all gonna look like Ken dolls now.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait. It looks like he can probably do that all on his own. You probably shouldn't cut him free. Focus on the other two.
So-
Get them out of there.
For Ella, you have two options. You can either try and physically tear apart the wrappings, like our friend Silent Octopus is trying to do, or, which again, it doesn't look like it's terribly effective. It's the thing I'm trying to highlight.
Surgeon, I have tools.
Or you can attempt to pick lock.
Oh. Do I have pick lock?
There are no electronic securities here. You shut off all of that shit. Now
Hold
you
on.
can
Pick lock.
wait. You can wait until she turns off the locks, but that was not something that we discussed we were going to do because you wanted to call them and make everything seem like it was okay on the initiator.
No, that you said I noticed that guy looking in my direction.
Oh, yeah, I'm
I know
growling.
he knows
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go as fast as possible.
Okay, so then go ahead with the pick lock roll. DV is going to be 15 on this. You can spend luck prior to the roll, not after.
Where is that at?
High clock is under tech.
Okay, I will use 2 points of luck on it too.
All right. Anybody want to chip in?
Sure.
1 point chipped in. Okay, you can nail
Yeah, I'll
it.
give him a look.
We already got it with magpies and
Okay,
yeah.
that's
So
good
you
then.
you crack it and you're able to do it this turn. Ella is free. When Ella is freed, you see him kind of stumble forward and kind of look up at you and go, "Who the fuck? What?
Shove him out the back.
Am I in a Disney?
It's all just a dream.
Or, am I? No, sorry.
No time, go.
He doesn't say Disney because we can't say Disney. Am I in a DMS show? Like a cartoon show?
Oh my
your
God.
fairy godmother. Let's fucking go.
My furry godmother. I'm sorry. I had to do it. Redtail, okay, you've got that. You moved up, unlocked Ella. He doesn't look like he's going to be able to support himself very well, at least in this initiating bit. Cammy, you are on the docket. That music is really loud, I noticed. It's not too bad, though. But Cammy, you're up.
I think it's fine.
Alright. Yeah, I guess we just.
No, we're
look
here.
at-
Need cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know that
Look it
the
over.
extraction party is there, so...
Alright, how far is it to move over there?
If you're going around 1, 2, 3 to like get to here, it'd be like 4 squares. Just map it out in squares. And also, I want to make sure we highlight. I
Okay.
did change some of the rules of that are homebrew. There is an action called dash, and again, it is a defensive action. So I want to make sure that we put it on the table there. Dash says, as an action, you gain a +3 to any evasion rolls that you would make during or between your next turn. So between now and your next turn. Additionally, when you take the dash action, when you are attacked and it misses, you can respond by moving half of your normal allotment. So you can move up to a number of squares equal to your half your move, rounded down. So if you want to take the dash action and be the first person to do it, that'd be cool. But if you don't want to be defensive and take an action that is more offensive, you're welcome to it as well.
Okay, it's gonna be up till
What?
next turn anyway. Yeah. So we'll do the. Wait, would I have to use an action to try to?
Oh my god, I'm
Get
sorry. The
down.
driver just popped up and it made me.
Hold on a second, Magpie. What was that, Court?
Would I have to use an action to try to free one of these motherfuckers?
Well, no, you're not going to be able to
You're
go into
cover
the box.
fire.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to go into the box and effectuate anybody because they're in the back and they're kind of close to each other, and Redtail's taking up all of the land that would be capable of removing
Okay.
people. Yeah, Redtail's going to
Okay,
need to get
so
the fuck
are-
out or toss the body over to Vix for anybody else to kind of like move into that space.
Okay.
Yeah,
in
Vix
that
is there to
case,
receive.
if I'm not able to get into the box anyway, I'll use my eight move to just get here.
Okay, and then take the dash action.
No, I'll just be prepared for when this motherfucker inevitably comes back over.
Okay, Cryptid, as you're kind of like set there, Prima's kind of like on the spot, kind of looking down range with the sniper rifle. She's not taking any shots. But what you would notice is that the call between Alex and the driver goes up again. And you would hear the driver say, "We're being attacked by gangers. Looks like animals. Send backup if you can."
Fantastic. They've got backup on the way, guys.
No,
No, they don't.
He's saying that to Alex.
Saying that to
okay,
Alex.
never mind. All right. Prima, you should probably see if you can focus on that driver. We don't want him calling anyone else. Animal number 3, please move in from behind. Be the roadblock to those max tag. That's what I'm doing.
Whoosh. He'll move over there,
Explode.
and he will take the dash action.
Hell yeah.
I'll
When
use
do
my
they
own cool
explode?
stuff. They don't explode. That's not the thing they do. Mars, you are up.
It's fluid.
It looks like the distraction team is distracting. The other 2 animals are attacking in this moment, but this is as you take your turn. Technically, it's on Cryptid's initiative. The one that was kind of beaten the fuck out of and is laying on the ground gets up and is going to... That's it. That's his action. Because getting up is an action. And the other guy who's up on top getting slashed apart is going to punch back. 21 and a 19. And that'll be against these evasion rolls. Dodge, dodge. Okay. So he throws 2 punches, and the light assault kind of just very quickly, kind of deftly, not anywhere close. What would you like to do, Mars?
Mars is gonna dash to the truck, just to be able to like catch one of the bodies at the very least.
Well, keep in mind, distraction team is. I want to make sure. Again, I understand you're of the opinion many hands makes light work. The problem is it's bottlenecked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember,
You're just going to be creating a roadblock for the people we need to get out.
you're a distraction team, so you need to kind of think about the problem, and that problem is the max stack operatives. Obviously, you're not going to kill them, but it doesn't look like the animals are going to last very long against them without something changing on their side.
All right. Mars is going to move to about. You think with his movement he can move to
What's your speed? You got squares. They're on the table. You can move that many squares.
6.
Yeah.
Just be aware that this.
Can you
fucker
see the
moves
squares
real
okay,
fast.
or are they too light? Are the squares too light?
No, they're fine.
They're a little light, but it's fine. It's
Here,
like-
I mean
Yeah,
a
if I
little
look
darker.
really close, I can see them. My
Okay.
eyes aren't that good.
Well, I'll switch them over to dark mode then. Hold on. There you go. Is that better?
Be
That's even better.
aware.
Hell
That is
yeah,
good.
that works.
Yeah.
This guy moves fast.
He moves so
Right.
fast.
So
He's
Mars
gonna
is
get
going to
Up in
get
your
straight
shit.
up. Well, is dash an action?
Dash is an action.
Okay, then I'm not gonna dash. I'm just gonna run up to that spot, and then we're gonna spray and pray on them.
Okay. I believe that's an auto fire roll for suppressive fire.
One sec. For some second, roll 20 always has like a lag, so
Yeah, so you're going to use a suppressive fire alternate fire mode. The problem with that, I just want to make sure it's clear to you, is you cannot designate targets. So if you suppress a fire onto the car, it's going to effectuate everybody on the car, which will include the animals. So they'll have to dart for cover if they fail their concentration rolls.
that's okay. They're expendable, so
Okay?
Okay. You say that until they turn around and look at you.
Not a problem. So auto fire roll on that suppressive fire is successful for the DB setting. I will then roll concentration with my 2 guys. The animals will fail, so they'll have to move for cover during their next turn. And the light assault, bear with me here. Concentration. Good. Feature DP by 1. And the heavy gains a... no, wrong guy. Don't tip your hand, John. Also a 23. Okay, cool. We're pretty good.
I call hacks. Fucking John isn't
Hey.
rolled lower than a 7 yet. This is some bullshit.
It's fucking max stack, dude.
So they both like stand there as the bullets are kind of flaring in. The animals are like, oh shit, and kind of like ducking and kind of hiding away in that initiating burst. As that kind of comes to pass, the Max Tac team will go. The heavy is going to continue squabbling with his. I know they just switched, but I'll explain in a second if this works out the way I planned it to. The
Super
animal
fast.
dodged with a 17 and a 19, and the heavy is going in for 2 brawling attacks. That is a 6. So 17 and a 19. So I will hit both of those. Basically,
there's a low roll.
yeah, with the first one, he comes in
Still
and
a
brings
20.
his elbow to bear, slamming it into the guy. But it's not just like a hit and the guy bounces off the elbow. It's more of a hit and drag the guy with his elbow around him. And then as he hits the side of the car, he pushes his assault rifle or his heavy machine gun butt first into the guy's face, and you watch as his jaw goes through the back of his spine. He then
Hell
pulls the
yeah.
gun away from him, and the animal slumps to the ground dead. Mars, for you, as he falls and dies, the guy is moving the HMG and pointing it towards you. He's not shooting this round, but it seems like he's setting up for the next turn. The light assault guy jumps up into the air, brings both of his blades down onto this guy. Come on now. Stop it. Oh, it's the mantis blade bullshit. God damn it! Okay, so melee weapon, dodge. Dodge is the first one, does not dodge the second one. I can't even click the damage on it, can I? That's so fucking stupid.
You should do something about that.
I can't right now. It takes a while to fix. Okay, so his mantis blades, special mantis blades, crit on 5s and 6s instead of just 6s. So that will be a critical success in damage. It'll add +5 to the damage, which is just enough to kill the animal on top of the car with the first bout of damage that he dealt.
Oh god,
Um,
we're fucked.
He puts the blades down into the guy, rends upwards, and the guy's like neck, chest area, and head all kind of fly in this other direction. As that happens, as this guy becomes like an eruption of blood, the operator that just killed him runs right through him and disappears around the way.
Yeah.
And you can see through like the advertisement screens, Mars, the shadow of a fucking guy just kind of blurring past, like on the other side of the advertisements.
Can Mars yell something?
Yeah, free action to talk.
Coming around the back.
Bix,
All right.
you can ready an action to receive the body and run. So like the second the body is given to you, Adrianella is given to you, you move.
And we didn't
Fucking
come
move
up
that.
with a fucking backup plan where we just pull the driver out of the truck and take the truck.
The truck doesn't drive for a
God damn
minute.
it.
Yeah.
Oh. That's great. Okay, yeah, already. I'm gonna die. Alright.
Someone could call
Yeah,
the Prima.
yeah, I'm gonna ready an action to take a body.
Okay, so you kind of
And
are
then-
right where you're at, basically readying to take the body. Alex, you're up. Your movement will happen after the fact, and because you're readying the action to take the body and move, you'll be running, which means you'll move your normal movement even though you're doing a reaction action or a held action.
Yeah.
Alex, you're up top. You see the situation as it's going. You can see him kind of, but just because the advertisements kind of have like a glassy kind of structure, you can kind of see his shadow moving through it. You're muted if you're talking, Gito. You are muted.
Hello?
Yes, there we go.
Yep,
Yeah.
now we can hear you.
Okay. So I'm gonna get back on as dispatch.
Mhm.
Hey, yes, we've got your backup
Backup.
headed on its way. I'm gonna need you to move. I need to get out of that truck. It's been compromised, and I needed you to go as far south as you can. The extraction point is going to be at the next block.
Make a persuasion roll. The DD on this is going to be a total of 23 because this is a very insane thing to be calling out in the middle of a skirmish.
I'll
Okay.
chip in one.
Can we?
That's
Yeah, I'll
max
chip
time.
in one.
I'll chip in one.
Is that
Okay.
did everybody chip in one?
Everyone's chipping.
Okay, so that's +5 to the roll,
Yeah.
Alex. If you want to throw anything else in, luck-wise, or
Yeah, I have luck. I'll put in one.
Okay, so 6
So
total.
then 6 luck, and then I already have my +7 from
Yeah,
acting.
this is a massive bonus.
So I'm gonna roll it.
24 or better. Yeah, you didn't need all the bonuses, but
Yeah.
you got them. Okay.
I do not want that fucking.
I'm great at lying
He-
with the help of my friends.
You hear him drop to
This
the low
guy's like,
com.
I
This
don't
is the
question
power
a
of
thing you're saying.
friendship.
Yes.
You hear him drop to the low
You should
com.
probably add on there. You,
Hold on,
you are
hold on,
authorized to
hold on.
abandon the prisoner.
Bar. So you hear him say on the low comms, Alex, we need to move. Extract south. This is compromised. We need to move. Redtail, as you are in the back, again, you're not hearing any of that. You would see that the Silent Octopus guy has rent through his material, looks at you, and just as you think like he's going to fight you or something scary as you're kind of taking Adrian away, he just completely disappears. He's literally like half a foot away from you, maybe a foot away from you. You know that there are optical camouflages on the market. This guy is not present. The only way you would be able to determine whether he is still there and invisible, or your keen eyes, like you got fox eyes, you're looking straight at the guy.
I'm going to
Gone.
tell him the meetup point if he needs a place to lay low.
Oh god.
Okay. So
Jeez.
you say words at Silent Octopus, and again, you see him just vanish from view. As you pick up Adrianella, you can hear movement inside of the box that's not yours, and you're kind of like, but you're focused on the task. And then Cammy and Vix, you hear footfall hit the ground near you and kind of move away from you. And then you see Redtail come out. With Ella. You're passing it over to Vix? Okay.
Alright.
Do we want this guy?
So
Pass it to Cammy.
tossing
No.
Tossing the body.
Give
No.
Vix.
Alex
Vix
is
sitting
mine.
there like this.
Okay.
Vix is sitting there waiting for
Yeah,
it.
Vix is on the receiving end. However, what I will say for you, Redtail, is you can dump, and then you can use your move action to get the fuck out of the box, or you can stay in the box and use your action to unlock the next guy, and that's it.
I'll be honest, Lamplighter is not my priority.
A real quick
But
note,
he will
Lamp.
give us extra money.
A real quick note, and I want to make sure that you understand this from a above the table perspective. For
Do we
Alex,
know this or do we
Contract's
care?
For Alex Encrypted, who would know this, he was taken over by G, and he is still alive. Everyone you have met who has been taken over by G has died.
Oh.
We don't like
Yeah,
Spotlight.
get him the fuck
Oh.
out. I got questions for this guy.
We don't like Spotlight,
Yeah.
but he is an anomaly in a lot of ways, but also this one.
Alright.
Yeah, he's like a Logan Paul freak, but also
Somehow in the middle of literally fucking everything.
Right? So,
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
well,
can take the body and
sorry,
run.
Redtail.
Okay, I'm gonna give the body to Vix. I'm gonna look at Cammy and say, "Cover me a sec," and I'm gonna go try to.
Your action will be removing him. Give me another pick lock roll. Vix, while that's happening, go ahead and move your token to where you want to go. You can move up to a number of boxes up to your speed, and Adrian will be on your back as you do so.
I'm gonna give Foxen a look.
And I would like you, again, not totally aware of where the light assault guy is. As you come around the corner, I kind of want you to role play, describe what your reaction to seeing him on the other side would be.
Okay. So she would literally start running this way, and then get about here and be like, "Oh,
Yep. And do you look at the bike?
Um,
Do you look at the bike and kind of like,
fuck!"
Can't you call your bike to you?
no?
No, I don't have that.
Oh.
She's gonna go for the other bike,
Okay. You book it that way. Now
and she's just gonna start running.
the key does appear to be in the bike, but it is not started, so it will be an action to do that.
Yeah.
It will also be another action to load Adrian Ella on the bike since he's kind of not in a state to do it himself. Otherwise, you'll start driving and he'll fly right off the fucking bike. So there's a lot of action economy here for you. That will be a problem. Cammy, you are up.
All right.
She would also call back to Mars. Mars, the fucker's by my bike.
On it.
I guess I'll just prepare to catch body. Unless Foxen, are you trying to pick them up as soon as you get them and go?
Redtail will probably move out with the body on his own.
Okay.
Grab and go.
Vix probably needs help.
Yeah. Okay.
You were all
Yeah,
brave
roll.
until I started rolling dice.
Hey, I don't know, I'm
Please, for the
feeling
love
pretty
of
brave.
God.
What do you mean rolling dice? You started at 17. There's no.
Can I just want to make sure we are on turn 5, right? Each one of those animals had 60 hit points. Just want to make sure it's very clear.
Dead in 2
Yeah.
2 rounds.
Yeah, it's been fun so far.
Yep.
This is way
Okay,
deadlier than I
so-
thought.
I blamed Cryptid, you should have gave up the suicide vest. Just saying.
Don't say that word. We can't say that
Listen.
word. Sorry,
They
Twitch. I
they
can't.
know that they can explode. It's
Yeah.
part of their mantra.
They can't explode. They can't explode. I don't know what we're talking about. But they don't. They obviously that. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying,
Everyone can explode.
but they
Everyone.
We equipped the mods so that they explode into confetti instead of other stuff.
don't. Right. So Cammy, what are we doing? We moving up and gun blade. What are we doing?
Moving. Yeah, moving 5 up to here. Can I get a line of sight with the with the gun from there?
I want to make sure something is very clear. This light assault has moved very fast and has technically taken the run action. So just as a heads up, it will have a bonus to its evasion rolls equal to half its move stat, which is 10. So it is very. Think of time as in like beats of 3 seconds. It is still in the active process of moving really fast.
How do you take the run action after he attacks?
Great question.
You got 2 attacks? 2 actions?
Great question.
You got double actions. What a
Max
bastard.
attack.
Great question.
Max
attack is not something you engage with.
Bullshit.
Do you want the answer to the question?
I know what the answer is.
I think
know this.
I think you know what the answer is.
I know what the answer is. God
Right.
damn.
It's a Sandevistan.
This damn.
I
Fucking Sandy.
I think I just shoot him and try to distract him away from Dig.
Shoot through the glass.
100% an option. Okay, so go ahead and give me some shots. You're shooting around the corner, not through the glass. So go ahead and throw them. Okay. And of course I will make my dodge rolls out in the open, because I might fumble, you know. We'll see. Aha! You did hit me.
Hey!
Holy shit.
And the second one will miss. So 13 damage. Doesn't even scratch his armor. So with the Omaha, bang, shoot at him. You didn't charge it, right?
I did forget to charge it. It's fine.
Okay. So you fire one shot with the first round. You expend 1 round. It hits, but it bounces off the armor, and then the other one misses very clearly. Yeah, you would have gotten through if you had charged it. No worries. Cammy,
Then I couldn't move.
Yeah, no worries.
Let me. So I moved 5. Can I move the other 3 back a bit?
You can move wherever you want, yeah. But I will let you know, if you aren't standing between the light assault and Vix, Vix has the prisoner. There's
I'm
no
dead.
reason he's going to follow you. So you need to move in his way, or you need to let Vix die.
And the money.
And the money
And
die.
give up the money.
Oh, money.
Don't sing too much of it, though. We already said slip and slide. We can't do sewer slide. We can't talk about other... We can't... No, don't do it to me.
We talked about unsubscribing from.
Yeah, unsubscribing. Unsubscribe vests.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Okay, so moving in, blocking in place. Okay, Cryptid, on your initiative, Prima says, I think I've got a shot, I'll take it if you want, but it will draw attention to us. Otherwise...
Take it.
Okay. So, Cryptid, what are you doing?
Yeah, take the shot. Animal 3. Reroute. Get in front of the light guy. Get him away from that bike.
She'll take the shot. It misses. It wildly misses, but it does do a shit ton of damage to the concrete near him, and it blows out the advertisement in between the two. The second you
On a crit, it missed.
The attack roll was 10.
Wait, number 10.
It was a fuck ton of
I'm
damage.
like, what?
Yeah. Right. But the second that advertisement kind of breaks out, there's kind of like this whoosh of movement from the light assault as he kind of turns and looks at that side. His like tri-optics are kind of looking straight at the animal as the animal goes,
Cryptid will wave.
"You got it, Prophet!" and rushes forward and throws her hand forward. She's going to try and grab the light assault.
Hell yeah!
Yes!
Now you can
Grab
spend
him through the hole in the side.
you can spend luck on this. What the fuck?
I will spend luck on this.
You can spend luck on this if you
I'll chip
want.
in.
I have the result. It is pretty good, but I'm not going to tell you what it is to try and buy you spending luck. Spending luck?
Yeah, I'll spend the luck.
2
I'll
points?
pay a luck.
My
3
animal.
points?
1 point.
Whoa,
for
somebody
me.
is a robot for sure. Is that Adam?
Probably.
Oh, it's probably me.
No, it's Magpie. It's Magpie. Okay, so
Get some luck.
okay, so 4. All right, so then I will have with the luck I have a total of 29. The brawling
Yeah.
roll will come from the opposition. It has to be less than 29 to make it happen. So the animal rushes through and breaks through the rest of the glass and grabs a hold of the light assault. The light assault is now in a grab with the animal, which means that it cannot move, and it has a -2 penalty to all actions except against the animal. So it's probably going to kill
Alright,
the
get
animal.
the fuck out of there, you guys.
Mars, you are up. You see the animal kind of reach through the advertisement and kind of drag the light assault in a little bit. The light assault would have a -2 penalty to any evasion rolls it tries to make against attacks from you.
Really? I
Yes.
like that.
But it does have a
So,
+5
how big is that hole?
for evasion. It's basically the size of that kind of grayish colored panel. It's
So it's
pretty
got
big,
a +3 to evasion against you.
effectively. Yeah.
Ugh.
You could also go for the bike. It's
Could
already
move
on.
the bike to make it.
And
yeah.
just move the bike up to to Vix and pick her up and go. Your call,
I think that's what Mars will do.
Mars.
Yeah.
So you could go through that hole. Perks willing, you would be able to get past the light assault, or you can try and break through this glass panel here and get to it from behind. Your call.
I've got a cyber arm. I could punch straight through it easy.
Okay, go ahead and just roll me 4d6. Okay, successful. So you kind of raise your metal arm up and just jump through elbow first, kind of sword in a like ice pick grip as you break through. You make it to the other side and hop on the bike. The bike has a total of 20 movement, so you can go as far as you want. However, Bix is not ready to jump on the bike. So where would you like to go? And I'll move the bike underneath you when you get there. Go ahead and move yourself.
Yeah.
You're the determiner. Don't listen to anybody else's pings. All right. Shoom. Okay.
Yeah, you behind.
So, in response to you moving past the light assault will get an attack roll against you. However, because you're moving, I'm going to say that you'll have effective cover because of the windshield of the bike, the kind of front shield of.
I thought he couldn't take any actions while he's grappled.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
thought-
no, 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 no. He
No.
can't move while he's grappled, and he has a -2 to actions while he's grappled.
Yeah.
Oh, it's everyone else but the...
Whoosh. So that's probably going to hit. You can make an evasion. No, you're on a bike. You can't make an evasion roll. So that will hit, and then it'll do 3d6 damage. Oh, it didn't roll.
11.
No, it's weird.
No, we're taking the 11. Shut up.
I roll there. We're taking the 9.
9. Worse.
Shut up, Foxy.
Mars's SP is 11.
So your SP is going to be considered half because it's a melee weapon. So it's 5, and then you'll take 4 over the top, and then the nature of the white hot blades is they will defeat your AP, and then they will reduce it by 4. So you should
What's
now
AP again?
or SP,
So a blade
sorry.
by 4?
Yeah, blade by 4.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you should have 7 now.
All right, one sec. How do I reduce HP again?
HP, you can click on your token. It should be the middle circle on your token. And then just click on the middle section and type minus number. So -4.
-4? Okay.
Yep, and then SP you can just do inside of your character sheet. Okay, so that's your move. And go ahead.
What do I put the SP down by?
4. Yep, it'll blaze by 4.
Okay.
It'll go to their turns, so he cannot move after you, so he has to kind of lock in. He's going to use both of his actions to blade attack, as we've discussed with extra actions. He does not get rate of fire 2 on both, so it's going to be a total of 3 Mantis blade attacks against our animal friend here. 1, 2, 3. And the animal gets a -2 to his dodge rolls, because he is grabbing. Fail, fail, fail. Boom, boom, boom. Armor is slagged by the second strike. So all that 7 will go through. 10 and 7 and 7. So 34 damage. He's still she's still standing, the animal. The guy with the assault rifle kind of looks at the situation and moves to here. Puts the HMG against the back of the animal and pulls the trigger. And luckily his stuff works. Evasion roll. Not today. That will actually do a critical injury. I don't need to roll any more dice. It's +5 on a critical injury. He has a perk that says when he hits with a weapon at this close range, he does an additional 5 damage. She explodes. She just explodes into an eruption of fucking violence and gore. After he fires that shot into her, you see him kind of shift, and his shoulder drops what appears to be some sort of rocket pod that points upwards, and you watch as a single rocket flares up into the air and then drops down onto Cammy, Vix, and Adrianella. Adrianella is currently at your disposal, Vix, but the 2 of you need to make evasion rolls if you have reflex of 8. If you do not have reflex of 8, you must take the damage.
Let me
I have
make
reflex
sure.
of 8.
You need to make an
I definitely
evasion roll.
do.
And I will go
Oh,
ahead
cool, I
and
do
throw down my
that.
shoulder-mounted rocket launcher. The shot is a hit. Let me double-check on rockets. Here, hold on a second. Explosive.
I should have dropped my luck on that.
There was no way to dodge that.
Didn't I?
Well, let me check something here. Yeah, you have to roll higher than that original check. So you'll all get hit, including Adrian.
Can I throw him?
An interesting idea. I will say... I'll let you make an athletics roll. Because you were running with him over your shoulder. As the rocket kind of launched up in the air, you could have, like, fireman chucked him. Go ahead and make an athletics roll. The DB for this is going to be high. So we're going to go ahead and set it at... Let's go with 17. And if you want to spend luck beforehand, you can.
Yeah. Might as
I'll
well.
spend 1 luck.
1 luck, 1 luck.
I'll spend a luck.
3 luck.
Alright. So 3.
Yep. Plus 3 is a 17.
14.
You will fail by 1.
Okay.
It's a sad day. So you do throw him, but he doesn't make it out of the blast zone. He kind of just hits the ground and then fire catches him. He kind of
money.
He kind of but he doesn't seem to be like totally destroyed by it because I didn't roll critical damage, just 25 damage, and he's got a decent amount of hit points. Not great, but not the worst either. Okay, so that was them. It'll go to the cop inside of the vehicle, who is going to hop out, and you see him hit a road flare, drop it, and then move south. His speed.
Following protocol, I appreciate it.
100%. Vix. You can pick him up as an action, and you can jump into the sidecar for free.
Okay. We're gonna do that.
Okay. You pick him up, he's like, ah! As you pick him up, you can feel like him kind of peel off the concrete from where the detonation kind of burned him to the ground.
Yeah.
You hop into the sidecar, like cradling him like a baby. Your little, like, robot legs kind of slot right into place, and then you kind of just crumple into the seat with him, like, in your lap. And Mars is like, we're in the wrong seats. Yeah, I should be there. You should be here. I'm gonna drive.
Drive.
Yeah. Alex,
We'll figure it out later.
it looks like the package is good.
Fucking go.
You're up,
Who's up?
Alex.
And to confirm, I cannot talk directly to the big guys, right?
Correct. Yeah, you were operating through the car radio, and he stepped out of the car, so you can no longer talk to the cops. Based on everything, I'd ask you to roll a tactics roll. It's under education. You're kind of looking at the scene, and Cryptid, I'm going to give you the same roll. These are free.
14?
Yep. And Cryptid?
Connected for free.
Is Lark there? There she is. Okay. So, Cryptid, you're not as aware, but again, you're on Hollow, so Alex might mention it. But from your point of view, it's leave now time. It's we're almost to the 30-second mark. It's leave now time. So, your action, Alex. What do you want it to be?
Everybody needs to get the fuck out. Go. But I haven't gotten the ping from Vix that we're like good to go, right?
Right. No, you can just see that she is
matter. You
in
can
the
see
bike
what's going
with the
on.
guy. Yeah. You don't see Red Tail though. So if you want to stay on the scene and keep an eye for him, your call.
I want to wait a beat before I
Hit
burn
the switch and
everything.
run. Okay.
So I'm gonna wait.
Red Tail. Muted.
Okay, so
Dash.
is anyone gonna say over the comms they're right outside the fucking car?
Nobody says.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Matt. Alex has been giving you like a tactical, like there's people and
Question,
da-da-da-da-da.
John.
Yeah,
Is there a way to
Marcus
get
guy
into the driver's
coming
seat
around
from
the
this side?
There is
Can
not.
I go out the doors? Oh god, I gotta go out the
You
back.
have to
All
go
right.
out the back. There is
I can
only
make sure the
one
vehicle
exit.
is locked down pretty much.
Can I climb with this guy on my shoulder?
Yeah. So he, in all honesty, like he doesn't weigh a shit ton. Do you have a body of 6 or better?
He's a twink.
Yeah. She said
Magpie
it, not me.
snatched the words right out of my mouth.
And I think girls can be that kind of judgmental. That's fine. You
What? Wasn't judgment.
He's not a twink.
Listen, John, we don't judge.
He's definitely a twink.
I mean, he's not
Is there
really a
a-
twink. So
Is there like a flat
He
area?
had a whole
Hold on,
ass
hold on,
man
hold on.
inside of him, John.
hold on. Tyler, focus up. What did you say?
Yeah. I'm saying, is there like a flat area up here? Or is it
Yeah.
just straight up building?
And then through the windows. Yep.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna carry this fucking twink, and we are getting the fuck out of here. We are using my
So,
action to sprint. We
it's
are
gonna-
diving into this window.
It's going to take you 2 squares of movement to get out with him because you're doubling your movement with him. So are you taking the run action?
Yeah, I'm taking the run action.
So then you can move a number because your speed is being half because you're carrying him. It's a simple inhibition. You're gonna move your speed. So go ahead and just how many squares you get normally?
6.
So then, yeah, I'll say that you can go ahead and pop out quick enough and jump onto it.
I'm just jumping up this fucking
Because
ramp.
technically, you don't have to jump out like that. You can kind of jump out the side and run because it's a drop down.
I can get up the side.
Okay, so you're up here, and so is he. And once you kind of get to the top, you could hear him kind of going, "What the fuck? Oh, hey!" And then when you get to the top, you can feel him kind of wriggling, and he kind of moves to the side and kind of puts his feet down. He goes, "Oh!" And then he kind of looks down at the situation and then slams his fist into the glass and breaks it open. And he kind of gives you like a dumb smile. Do you have a gun on you? Like that would have been visible?
Oh, yeah, I have like 3.
Okay. Which one would be the most visible, do you think?
The Malorian, probably.
Yeah, he has it in his hand. He actually broke the
I
window.
grabbed it, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, you didn't even realize it as you were carrying him. He's got it in his hand.
I want that back.
Yep. He doesn't. He uses his action to break the window. You're able to get through on your next turn. Cammy, you are up. The situation as it seems to go. Adrian is actually here. Mars is in the bike.
I have one more question.
Shoot.
Did they notice me coming out the back and sneaking around the side? Or
If you're turning back to look and see that, it's up to you. But if you're not and you're focusing on the task at hand and getting the fuck out of there,
I was just trying to be sneaky when I
totally
carried him
cool.
out.
Yeah, it's an action to move
Don't notice
stealth.
us.
It's an action to move stealth, and it would cut your move in half. So, yeah, no problem. Cammy,
booking it to the bike. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can make it there easy.
action to turn the bike over. Got it.
Yep.
Does the bike still have movement?
No. To move the bike is an action. If the bike is already on, then it becomes your movement. But to move the bike initially, it is an action. Okay, Cammy done. Cryptid, you are up. Again, it looks like Prima is kind of pulling away. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I'm booking it, and
Okay.
I'm getting on the phone with Regina and letting her know we've got the package.
well, you would know not to do it in the service area. You'd wait to get a
Yeah,
distance. We'll deal with
That's
that
what I'm
later.
saying.
Don't pull a Jonah here.
I said I'm booking it, and then I'm gonna call her.
It said when somebody typed the word twink, it said it's bullying, and it had me hold the message. I told you, twink is bullying. God damn it.
That is anti-twink bigotry.
I mean,
Twink is not bullying.
so
It's
It
Mars,
is not.
what he is.
full on
Scripter.
book it, right? You're
You
going,
asked
right?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
Not you, Cryptid. Sorry, Mars.
Oh, sorry.
Mars
Yeah,
looks
we
at
moved-
Vix and she's like, "You ready to go?"
Fucking go!
And Mars looks at
Okay.
I handle these women.
Just to make sure she's holding on.
So you just go your normal
Not
move,
your problem.
which on the initiator would be 20 squares. So you're currently under the overpass on that first trek. You are confused and yet surprised, I guess wouldn't be something you would be, but you watch as the light assault moves onto the highway, drops down to a knee in like a sprinter stance, and then runs straight after you. And he catches
No.
up with you.
No!
He does not get an action. It took all 2 of his dash or all 2 of his runs to get to you.
Oh my god.
Then it goes to
Jesus
the
fuck.
Can the
heavy.
motorcycle use the dash action? Can you speed up with the NOS?
Once you get it going, yeah, there's a build up. Once that happens, you would see this guy come around the corner, point the gun at Redtail and Spotlight, and pull the trigger. You can make evasion rolls. Spotlight will do likewise.
Jump into the building.
I was about to say, are you in the building yet or no?
And he is technically able to hit both of you because he's using his perk Burn Baby Burn, which is a lot of words that basically says I get to fucking multi-fire on people. My DV or my auto fire trait reduces from 5 to 3 though, so it's not going to do as much damage, but it will do damage if it hits. So I'm going to make an auto fire roll against you and an auto fire roll against him. The DV will be increased by 3 for him because he's the second character. So evasion. Oh, do you have reflex 8? You do, right? You're muted, Tyler.
You're
Sorry.
muted.
So yeah, I have my reflex coprocessor.
Oh, gotcha. Go for it.
Fighting, right?
Fighting evasion, yep.
19.
19 is your roll. Spotlight is on a 23. And this is the attack for you. So that'll hit by 1, 2, 3. And then against him, it will hit by not at all. Because it would have been +3 on his DV. Okay, so you'll take a total of 33 damage. Your armor will effectuate half. So what's your armor value?
Body 11.
Body armor is 11. Okay, so 5.
Yeah.
So 33 minus 5 is 27. It's like 27 damage, and then the HV armor will ablate your armor by 2.
20, 40
Okay.
minus 27.
And after shooting, you see him kind of ready the rocket pod and fire it at where you're going. Go ahead and make another evasion roll. Yeah,
At the building?
At the building.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm using about 2 points of luck here.
Throw one in for him.
You got one more luck.
Oh, I can only use one luck, right? I can't use both my luck because I'm a rocker.
Spotlight will do very well. So this is not going to be an explosive rocket, so ignore the damage on this attack. Just pay attention to the attack roll. The one... Fucking shit. Okay, so your evasion... You said you spent 1 luck?
I said in luck, and someone else gave me a luck, so 21.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was muted. I was gonna say, could I? But like, if you
You only needed a 20 because you're the defender, so you just have to meet it, and so he has to exceed your defense. So that'll succeed. So you dive through, and so does Spotlight. When that rocket hits above you, obviously he's not going to fire a rocket into residential. He's a cop. But when it hits, an EMP burst detonates, and you are on the other side of it, inside of the space as it bursts. You hear like the kind of you've seen Star Wars, yeah, the boom kind of sound effect, and all of the windows on that side of the building shatter out. But you are inside of the hallway, moving towards the other side. Vix, you are cradling baby. There is a guy right behind you. He is running. You don't think he's going to be able to keep up, but he might get one attack when you move away. Anything you want to try to do to try and get him back and away from you before that happens?
Yeah, I would like to go after him with my mono.
Okay, you're gonna give him like a quick
I
shot
feel like.
as you're pulling away to try
Yeah,
and
just like.
distract him. Okay, Alex.
Yeah.
Again, you see them driving off. It looks like Cammy's on a bike.
Yeah.
It looks like shit is happening just below you, and you would also kind of be aware just from communications between Cryptid and the like that they're fucking off. Cryptid and Prima are out.
Yeah.
Off site.
Oh, Vix would, yeah, like at this point,
Get out.
should be like, everybody fucking go now.
As she's drawing the monowire out.
Yeah.
Hard as
All right,
fuck.
let's do this.
So we're taking an action to burn, and then
You knock all of the small
Can I
little
move?
metal switches, and then you move out the door and start heading towards the stairs.
Okay.
You'll be out of the building at the end of next turn if you run. You're definitely going to want to try and kind of get the fuck out ASAP. Because the last thing you saw was the heavy was kind of moving towards you and firing battery fire at Redtail. Redtail, run.
And John, was my armor bladed by 5 or 6? It went rounded down. Right?
It would have been ablated by 2. It was halved round down. We always round down on, even though it says in the book to round up, because I'm an asshole.
So my 11 is a 9 now?
So you're, correct. And when I shoot at you again with the HMG,
You can shoot at me again, bitch.
Are you running?
No, I'm using my free action from Hypo Perk. I'm giving myself a damn speed heal, and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Spotlight will keep up. What's your move, actually?
6, so 12.
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
So he's actually able to keep pace with you and move past you a bit. Spotlight's pretty healthy
so.
fellow.
I'm using
Despite,
my jump pushers. I'm fucking dashing down that hallway.
yeah, despite being about 60, he is a little bit healthy on that healthy side. Cammy, so here's the sitch. There's a guy with a big HMG behind you, shooting at a building, trying to kill the other bioexotic. There's a psychopath with the speed of God rushing the other way. I know it's technically illegal to drive southbound on this side of the road, but it's looking like a pretty good option.
So my thought was to just ride this fucking side path all the way back, all the way down.
Like, you're going south, though, right? You're not going up towards the assault? Okay, cool.
I'm not going to get on the actual road side. I'm just going to drive down the side path that we're standing on.
Now, I know that we have played Cyberpunk 2077. Turning a bike full 180 is a bitch. And in real life, that's true, too. I presume, from what I've seen. Go ahead and make me a drive land vehicles. The DV is not terribly high, but it's just going to determine how quickly the turn is for speed reduction.
Could I technically make this a body check to just lift it and turn it?
No, because the bike is currently active, so the action would be moving it. You need an action to go. So if you do that, you're just turning the bike. You're not going anywhere.
Okay. Well.
Okay. So not bad. You're able to turn the bike in 5, so that means you can move 15 south.
Okay. Somewhere about there. Cool.
Not 15 meters, 15 squares.
Oh, no, squares. Yes,
Yeah.
There. Okay.
So as you're driving past, you do get a kind of a register. You do see the heavy kind of like look over his shoulder at you. And as you're kind of going, you'd also like as you pass by the advertisements, Real Water, Watson Whore, etc. You'd then see the yellow car with a guy fucking split into like parts all over it, and the dead animal kind of laying there with his head kind of still smashed against the fucking side of the truck as you're starting to continue on. Cryptid.
And then you see hold on, don't forget about the driver running.
Oh yeah, he is running. Again, he doesn't seem to notice you. I forgot to make him move on that last turn, but yeah, he's probably further down actually. So,
can I just take a quick shot at him to piss him off?
No.
He's sitting at the intersection, sipping off of one of those nice Real Waters.
I wouldn't suggest shooting at him, by the way. Just wouldn't suggest it. Mars, I mean, you could probably kill him in 1, but it is going to kind of... You're the guy now. You're a cop killer. Mars, you are driving. Blades are coming out. In response, monowire first. Go ahead and give me the monowire. And you're doing this to entangle and kind of stop it from attacking the bike, right? You're trying to...
Yeah.
Okay, because you see that he's... Once he gets there, like, the Mantis blades are up and he's going for the tire.
Spending a lot. Oh, okay.
So you watch the mono wire kind of slip in between them. I'm not even going to roll the attack because that's a really fucking cool crit. You watch it kind of catch, and as you kind of string them together, like tighten them, the blades kind of snap together, and you look at them kind of angrily look up at you as the blades slip out of the
touch my bike.
Slip out of the noose with this like white hot kind of just burst of fire. It's like when lightsabers connect, but it's like brighter than that because it's like mono white, and then you're kind of like bright hot orange.
Welding fire.
It's like this welding torch fire, right? And you're just like, don't fucking, and then you guys zip off into the distance. The light assault at this point will not be able to keep up with a speed of 40. He does try. It's like the fucking liquid metal Terminator in Terminator 2. He's just running with the blade hands. And then the light...
Let him get hit by a random car.
The light is done, but the heavy is going to kind of pop forward, draw the HMG, and fire it through the advertisements. So you'll have a benefit of thin cover. You are on the bike. If you were Morgan, you'd be able to evade because the bike is sick, but you are not. So it's just a straight fire for me. Let's see if I can hit you a little bit on the way out. That would definitely, I think, hit the DV. Let me double check. 14 meters. Yeah, you are in the sweet spot. And then the damage on this is pretty low, so 7. But I beat the DV by at least 5, so 7 times 5 is
What does light
35.
cover give you?
Light cover is going to be
Light cover
depleted by. It's going to 10 is going to remove it. Technically, shots cannot go through light cover after defeating the cover. However, his can due to the helmet. 10, 35 minus. Don't you dare do that! Don't you dare!
Do it.
Print, kitty.
No, he was about to knock all of my magic decks over.
Oh,
Onto the
don't
floor.
do that. Don't
no.
do that.
That is
Fuck
not
it.
okay.
How you
Do it.
die.
I've got to finish this out. Stop. Hold on a sec. So, shot 35 damage, minus 10 for the light cover, 25 to you. What is your armor value?
11.
Halved is 5, so you're going to take a
35.
total of 20 damage.
35 damage?
35 is what I got. So, see how there's a
Minus
little
like
additional
the word.
auto fire damage box in the text? 4 plus
So
3.
7 times.
7 times 5 is 35. Minus 10 for the thin cover. And then minus 5 for the SP. So 20 damage to you. Yeah, you... oh, sorry. You also take an additional 5 damage. Bear with me
I'm
here.
down.
I have the... What?
I'm down.
You have 25 hit points?
I have 20
What?
right now.
Oh, you were down
That
either
one-
way.
That rocket fucked me up.
Okay.
Wait, the rocket, does it still do armor?
Yeah, it still does armor.
How much did that?
It ignores half,
that
though.
rocket? So I would have 5 more.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you'd
I
have
just
5
gave
more.
myself 25 hit points.
So,
Question. Do you
go
have
ahead.
a melee weapon out in Living Fortress?
No.
Oh.
So damage he deals with heavy weapons that use heavy weapons to attack. So he's not using heavy weapons, he's using auto fire for this specifically. So 20 damage is what you'll take. You would have 5 back from the armor, but your armor wouldn't be 11 from the rocket. It would actually be minus 2, it would be 9. Making sure the math is correct here.
18.
Yeah, you should have a total of, if you were at 20 and you are resetting, you should have a total of 3 hit points remaining.
You are critically wounded. Drive that bitch.
Yeah,
Mental.
you have a minus 2.
I've done it. You can do it.
Vix,
I believe in you.
Run!
you're out.
I
Alex,
hear you calling for help on the radio.
you're out. Redtail, you're out. Spotlight is out. Cammy, you are
Mars, get your ass up here.
driving.
Don't
So
worry
you're,
about
destroy the
damaging
thing
the
and get out of
bike.
there.
you're
Just
gonna move
go.
20. Okay. And there's just gonna be one last attempt here. Cryptid, you're out. Mars, you are fucking driving that bike as best you can. The heavy is going to jump over the rail, and it's going to use his action to kind of brace, and then he's going to take one last shot at Cammy in the back, because again, it's a long distance. You move
Oh my god!
20,
Emmy's
40
off screen
meters.
at this point. She is.
Auto fire. Here's the shot. You are at about 51 meters out, I would say. So 51 through 100 is where we're at. So 25 is going to miss. But you could definitely feel like the bullets kind of ringing past. One of them like scratches against like the gas tank. It doesn't pierce it, but it like puts like a nice
This project is never mess with Max Tech
yeah.
again.
And you're just like oh, tail
Over
flaring in the back.
comes.
Ah!
Crypt is
That was
just
a
gonna
heavy
say
max tax way of saying, and don't come
it's a
back now,
great
you
day
hear?
for domestic terrorism.
And so you get out.
I've got to get
And you have-
Cammy into surgery.
2 of the individuals with you. So what I'm going to state is just to kind of fast track it. You get to the Regina location, Mars. You actually would probably, once you kind of get out of Santo Domingo, you switch seats, and then Vix, you start piloting the bike a little bit more like soundly to evade NCPD detection. Wanted stars, you don't want to drive around like a silly Billy on a highway. That's literally just going to get you caught. I would say that, Cammy, you're just booking it like southbound on 101 until you feel like you're safe, and then you're just going to, like, once you get to a safe spot, just hunker down, because there's literally no reason you would go back into the city. Not for your life.
I'm gonna try.
Go ahead.
Did you say anything over the radio? Do I need to like backtrack around?
No. I assume
box
at this point, because you guys were able to communicate inside the box would still be active during the breakaway, but you can't communicate with anybody who's inside of it. Your comms would basically be scattered once you're out of the hollow range. Shards was just set up to have you all talk together while you were inside of the box, inside of the strike zone. You escape, all kind of dejectedly. I would say the only people who would really be able to kind of link up would be Alex and Redtail, because they kind of went encrypted, because they kind of went in the same direction, and that's fine. You get the call to Regina. Vix, you meet Regina at the location. Redtail, you have Spotlight, so you know you need to get to the location as well, to Hatter's area. And when you arrive there, Regina would be on scene.
I'm going to give him to Cryptid and Alex that I'm going to go look for.
Okay, you're going to go look for Cammy.
I saw Cammy get blown up by a rocket. I'm going to go look for her.
Okay. Go ahead and give me...
She has my number. She can call me.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me...
Just see if she calls you.
Actually, don't worry about it. What I'll say is it will take a few hours, but eventually you will be able to link up and get her back into the city with avoiding Max Tack. Because shortly after this, like a few minutes after this, Max Tack arrives on the scene in AV form and kind of starts locking down the area. Looking for you lot, but also looking for the escaped prisoners. There's an APB that's put out. Alex, you would be able to kind of get intel on that and learn that you are not featured, Cryptid is not featured, Prima is not featured, but everybody else seems to have their faces kind of designated as wanted for the actions in question.
Congratulations! Welcome to domestic terrorism. I'll be your guide.
Yeah!
We'll discuss the IP and the payment after, but I'm going to discuss one thing before we move on. There is another feature that I want to make sure that we put into place. If you are Vix, if you are Cammy, if you are Mars, if you are Redtail, I need you to add a 7 reputation for NCPD. Reputation's about halfway down the sheet on the right.
My reputation for them went up?
Do you have an NCPD reputation?
Hold, I had to reload my sheet.
No worries. You should have a reputation box that's about midway down the sheet on the right side.
Life reputation.
Fuck, roll
Okay.
20.
You'll add a new one, the title of which will be
Thanks for the-
NCPD, and it is a 7. Now, I'm going to make sure that you understand this very clearly. If an NCPD officer, law enforcement of any kind, sees you, they will roll reputation, which means they roll a d10. If it is equal to or less than that number, they recognize you for who you are, and they will probably act on that.
Oh.
Another thing that I haven't noted, downtime actions. There is a downtime action called Lay Low, and it will lower your NCPD or gang-affiliated reputations by 1 if you take the action.
Say that again.
You can take the downtime action that are listed in our rule set, Lay Low, and it will reduce that reputation by 1. But you can't take any other downtime actions beside that. So before you decide you want to do that, make sure you note that, yeah. And keep in mind how frequently you see NCPD on these gigs too. So that's also a thing to
Can't
take.
visit. Well, Marcus can't.
It's
Rocco
not letting
can't
me
fix
open
an
my
armor that's a bladed
sheet.
beyond that of 4 anyway, is it? Can he?
Huh?
All right, Cammy, we're going to the clinic and you're laying low.
What'd you say, Adam?
Rocco can't fix armor that's ablated beyond that of 3 anyway, right?
Rocco doesn't need to fix armor anymore. The downtime actions are different. Check the rules section. There should be a link called Homebrew
Yes, sir.
Rules, and down towards the bottom there's the downtime actions. A new downtime action that was put on the docket is called Repairing Armor, I believe. Yeah, Repair Armor. An edge runner can restore 1 or more SP to a piece of armor up to its original maximum. The cost varies depending on the level of upgrade and also the level of armor that you're building up to. And then I will be adding a different downtime action to this, which is called Lay Low. That'll be added soon. But I wanted to kind of roll it out so that people didn't see that I was fucking with NCPD shit. That is all for tonight, though. Thanks for watching those that did. We'll award stuff afterwards. And thanks for watching those that did. We'll see you, I think, Saturday for the next Dark Skies game. And tomorrow, if you're interested in seeing some crazy scum and villainy space action. Ciao. Have a good one.